All right, Frankie, you're live.
All right, we're live. Mets starting a series. I took off the part of my car going into my fucking garage today, and I'm heading to Reno and Tahoe tomorrow.
What exactly happened with your car?
I don't know. Uh, I'm getting ready to park, and I'm turning into my garage, and I clipped the wall, the sidewall.
Francis.
I really don't know how I did that.
Did the game start?
Yes, it did. Nemo's leading off, and I'm going to be away for a few days, so I got to figure out how to get the car fixed.
Are you looking for like help in Jersey?
Oh yeah, can't
You
take it anywhere else.
good mechanic?
Lynn's customer service is not the greatest.
Dubai was great. So paint a picture, Frank. What's going on in the game right now? We're playing the
Uh,
Orioles, starting.
Nimmo leadoff batter, 0-2 count.
But how are you feeling about this going into the series?
I think the Mets are fucked because Mikey reignited the chaperone curse, and Nimmo just struck out. Look at that, right down the middle of the plate. Three straight pitches. Good morning, good evening, good night. Against a pitcher who has an ERA of 18.99. And the Mets are already going. He never went. Wow! He said that we can't beat him. We can't beat him. And then said, I know, I know, I know. And they had chaperones already on the scoreboard, blowing kisses because Mikey reignited he had four straight. He had immaculate inning on is brewing is brewing. Good back down the Mets are freezing at the plate. Five straight pitches right down the middle of the plate. This one was right down the middle of the plate. 70 miles, 80 miles an hour. Like this, right straight down the middle of the plate.
Oh, finally, I got my play-by-play. So what's been going on? They're not swinging?
And now Lindor just popped it up. Five pitches, 2 outs. Easy, cheesy, and the Orioles already doing the lemon. They're squeezing the lemon. The Mets against the last place teams this year. The Orioles on last place. They said they guaranteed sweep, and they have a chaperone broom that they're giving out a chaperone broom.
Aren't they on a winning streak?
Yo, they swept the fucking Braves. Mm-hmm. Now Lindor, here's the strike zone. Head to toe, and from two to fro. 0-2 to Soto. This pitcher,
Did you say
first time
0-2?
he's ever struck out two batters in one inning.
Did you say 0-2?
Yep. Thanks, Chansky. They're actually showing the scoreboard split. Tahoe doing this. Doing this. She's back! Mikey brought her back!
Mikey really.
That's what they are singing praise you. They're doing the praise you dance on the top of the dugout. And the Orioles all like, dancing off the ground. Struck out the side. 9 pitches, 9 out. Immaculate inning. I have pitcher with an ERA of 9.99. The Orioles coming on the field with sing H-O-T-T-O-T-O. And every 5 seconds they're saying O-T-T-O. The whole stadium is singing it. Mikey reignited the curse. They had won 4 in a row, and then now it's going to be 2 in a row. And then they're going to lose all 7 games into the All-Star break because he had to get that fucking video.
Make sure he pays the iron price when you guys are in Tahoe.
The what?
Make sure he pays the iron price, because I'm dealing with this shit now. He set the bomb. He needs to deal with the consequences.
By the way, the Phillies have won 13 in a row, and they chaperone every day. You know, every team that's in the National League wild card hunt leaped over the Mets too. Right now, we're 2 games out of the wild card. It's just
like a week. Frank, did you already break your glasses?
Almost.
Middle of the first.
Well, Mikey fucking reignited the curse. And now here comes Clay Holmes on the pitch. What cup? It's Pepsi.
Frank.
Oh, it's a burp.
There's like 2,000. There's like 2,000 people.
They've heard burps before.
Normally followed by.
No one's ever said that. I've never heard anyone excuse himself after a burp.
You've never heard someone say "excuse me" after they burped right into a camera?
Nope.
My bad. The Mets gotten out. Obviously, Fleming Enterprises did not report on that.
I think we're going to need some new graphics on these pictures, or new pictures on these graphics.
You mean Skinny Boy?
Yeah.
It is crazy to look at these old pictures of you. They look like a different person.
Yep, and now the Orioles got a nice hit. Or the umpire got in the way of Lindor trying to get to the field of the ball.
How do you do it?
Ground ball, and the umpire got in the way of Lindor trying to field the ground ball. And the umpire is doing the H-O-T-T-O-T. It's the same umpire that was behind the home plate the other day too, and he's doing. He's got an Oriole tattoo.
How can you take down the umpire union?
The umpire said that they said that the Mets better swing at everything because they're not getting one single call the rest of the season. And they got Roan standing next to them going, "Yay!" And Buster only high-fiving them too.
Got it.
Buster only says the Mets should be investigated because they cheat. We did the podcast today. You can watch a replay of it. I'm going to be in Tahoe on Thursday.
I actually said to Frank the other day, the worst Frank's ever actually screamed at me was when I knocked over those beads for his cameos. He lost his mind for 5 seconds. Frank, what's going on? You're not giving people any updates. What's going on in the game?
2-2 count, and the Orioles keep fouling off pitches.
With a bat?
Yeah, they keep fouling pitches off.
Oh,
I
yeah,
said something bad's about to happen.
You got to read this breaking news.
Oh, the Dolphins are already fucked. So Chaperone doing halftime. Mr. Bright said, "Now we're gonna walk a batter." And here comes the Mets are gonna be down 4-0 before you even fucking blink. It feels like everything's about to fucking fall off the wheels again because Mikey had to bring fucking Chaperone back, re-spark that fucking jinx.
Frank has a morning flight tomorrow, which is never a great way to start the day. And then
All right, double play to end the inning, strikeout, double play.
Oh, great. And then he's going to meet Mikey in the connecting city with a tight window to make the next flight. If the Mets lose, Frank might get taken away by TSA, but attacking Mikey in an airport. You got to hold it together, Frank. What if he comes fully dressed as Chaperone?
You mean he's going to dress in drag?
Can't set you up like that. Can't set you up like that. No, I'm not going. I got my buddy's funeral. City Field is a dump. I don't think that's true. And Cohen's building out a beautiful area around it.
Roan said he's going to stop that.
Oh, God.
He says that there needs to be encampments for the refugees and the homeless. To have shanty towns. That's his true vision of a utopian world.
Frank, don't you have a direct relationship with the mayor of the city you live in?
Yes.
Just checking.
Or say this. Imagine no possession, nothing at all.
Glad to know Frank is now singing John Lennon, which means he's going into full socialist mode, which it's getting dark.
Alonso Light leading off the seconds. You know, he's been a more complete hitter this year. 287. I never thought he'd be that high.
Someone in the comments mentioned how it's great to see him taking the All-Star off to focus.
Well, he's going to the All-Star game. He's just not doing the home run derby finally.
Yeah, but all that, yeah, exactly. You can relax.
ABPR reposted the stream. Free AB.
Jesus. I don't think he's currently detained, Frank. I feel like he needs to be freed. I think he is free right now. Did he actually retweet the stream?
But that's what the guy said. APPR retweeted the stream.
Yeah, but no, he didn't. That would have been funny, though.
Winker's back today, and Marte went down. God, he's going to break the record. And he does the goes behind the second, goes whoo whoo, and then you see the umpire do the whoo whoo, and and then the umpire does the HOTTO dance. No, it's not a cramp. His knee fucking cleared up. Oh, Winker in his first at bat. The Orioles are now 23 outs from a perfect game. I mean, him doing the fucking chaperone curse put the Mets right back into the fucking funk.
I think he probably underestimated how badly that could play out for him.
Another easy crazy inning. 22 outs to a perfect game.
Yes. I'm actually currently enrolled at MIT, and all of this has been a social experiment. We're just not telling Frank till the end. Smart question.
Now Jeff McFeeble is up.
He's been playing well.
You know, the Mets are going to get fucking swept because Mikey fucking had to get that fucking video. Look at this, another easy inning. And this pitcher's only throwing 16 pitches. It's time to send it out. Tahoe on the scoreboard. Because he brought this back. The curse of the year! And now they'll never win a game. They're going to do that. They're now 4 games out of the wild card. 4 out of the wild card.
Did Frank just say the Mets are 4 games out of the wild card and then just walk off camera? I mean, that's rhetorical. He did. Let's see where the Mets actually are. Living here in the People's Republic of Frank. Institutionalized. Got to use good old Google every now and then to see what's actually going on. Okay, so they're 52 and 39. They're half a game behind the Phillies. And looks like there's 3 teams with better records. What'd you do, Frankie?
Well, those glasses look like they're starting to get pretty much abused.
What? The glasses were starting to get abused?
Yeah.
By what? Like a separate entity or by someone you know?
So?
FSU Brando. Do you know FSU Brando, that handle, Frank?
Yeah, he made the Tank Walk song.
That a boy. Frankie knows his people.
All right, here we go. We got my Lex specs.
Horace Grant, Harvey Grant in the building. How many of those have you broken?
About 3 of them.
Because those are pretty heavy duty, aren't they?
Yep, I'll take these. I'll have these also.
Is this like a hobby, man? Like, I don't... It's better than stress eating. Like, break all the glasses, but it's just a lot of money you spend on.
Yeah, well, now I'm going to have to probably pay $17,000 to get my car fucking fixed. Yes,
hey, somebody in Belleville, they'll reach you. Just hit me in the DMs. Frank the Tank needs a little help with the mechanics. Frank, it looked like it was like the outside of the car, right?
Yeah.
So that's good.
Well, when I get back Sunday, I'll see how I could drive.
This is a good question. At any given time, Frank, how many pairs of glasses are in your apartment? Like, what's your stockpile look like?
Oh, let's see. I got all these new ones. So it's. I bought like a whole like new stats, and I got a couple that are like kind of in bad shape, but can be worn. I got these. Thunder overhead. We got these.
Can't really see. Oh, there you go. Hold them up. Yeah. So do you save the beat up ones for games because you know you're going to beat them up more?
I have them just as like emergency glasses.
So sorry, what was the number overall? More or less, ballpark?
Well, let me see. I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 that I just got last week.
Okay. So you'll probably need to order new ones Sunday. 3 days with Mikey where you're going to have to wake up at cock-a-doodle-doo hours.
Then I got these glasses. These are kind of in rough shape, but can be worn.
How many glasses do you think you've gone through in your life? If you have 5 seconds to answer and you can win $10 million. 5, 4, 3,
297.
I would take you over. Did you break them before Barstool, before live streams and stuff?
Not as much. But I did break them.
Holmes just got another out that Frank's not reporting on, but it seems like he's off to a good start.
Yeah, but the Mets' backs look like they're completely comatose.
Yeah, Mikey's very fucked, but he made his own bet on this one.
Yeah, he knew that's one thing he should not have done. I have not tried to do Dubai chocolates yet. I'm trying to avoid chocolate these days, so I have not tried to do Dubai chocolates.
Frank, it is true that floating island of plastic in the Pacific Ocean, how much of that is your glasses?
I don't know. And I don't know how that could be floating. I did all this fucking recycling, so how that all fucking got out there is beyond me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know recycling was real all of a sudden.
Yeah, well, if you don't do it, you get fined. You know, Montclair, you have to actually wash all your recyclables and sort them by color.
It's just not true, but it's funny.
Yes, it is. That's what you have to do in Montclair.
Isn't that where Stephen Colbert lives?
Yep.
So you're telling me that what does he have to do? He has to wash it by color and dry it by hand?
Yep. But he's got a VIP exception, like next Governor Mickey Sherrill. They're neighbors, you know.
I told you when I lived in Italy, I used to dry my clothes on racks. I didn't have a dryer.
Yeah, they're going to ban dryers. They're going to ban air conditioning. They're going to ban refrigerators. Every day you'll have a 3D printed meal delivered to your house made by Pfizer.
Things were going so well, and then I texted you that great update, and then a few minutes later, I think you were just kind of thinking about the walk, and boom goes the dynamite, and now here we are. Hello, darkness, my old friend. But we had a really good stretch for like 20 hours.
I went outside. I had to pick up a piece of my car that was attached to the wall of my fucking garage.
Was there anybody in the garage when you hit it?
No.
On a 1 to 10 scale, how much did you motherfuck yourself?
9.
9? Have you ever hit 10?
Oh, yeah. Good restaurants in Idaho? Those don't exist. Trust me.
That's mean. A lot of driving in Idaho, right, Frank?
Yep, it's sparse and nothing's
bit barren.
Nothing for miles and miles and miles.
It's a real question, Frank?
What?
I popped it up on the screen for you.
Pedro Feliciano. Pitched a lot, but wasn't very good. And another easy quick inning. He's now 20 outs from a perfect game. And he's only thrown 19 pitches.
First out of the inning, right?
Yep. The Mets haven't hit the ball out of the infield yet.
You know, Steph Curry, Charles Barkley, so many crazy people are going to be at the thing you're going to. I'm sad I'm going to miss out.
Yeah, I remember Glenn and Rush.
You might get some great walks.
And here's Ronnie swinging Mauricio. Titanium glasses. I'd probably find a way to break them.
Find a way. Get a blowtorch. Whatever it takes.
Glenn and Rush was so mediocre. So mediocre. Had one half good season, one terrible season. Another easy peasy inning. And he's only at 24 pitches now. And the Hunters isn't out. They still are on the scoreboard. With that fucking ugly white face.
Speaking of, good question here. Supposed to say when you saw Mikey Betts tweet of the video, what was your first thought?
Why the fuck did he do this? Why the fuck did he do this after I told him don't fucking play that bitch's song again? No, Mets got a hit, so that's going to be the one hit of the game.
Perfect game dead. Brett Beatty, single to right field. Frank, what are you going to Tahoe for?
Walks.
There's a celebrity golf event, and Frank, we have some really exciting walks set up.
This is probably one of the bigger celebrity golf events there is. It's like it's like really like a big midsummer thing, and like a lot of big famous people go there.
Yeah. So Frank and Mikey are gonna clean up and get tons of good stuff. We have some walks set up. We're gonna hopefully get a bunch of more, or they're gonna get a bunch more while they're out there. And shout out to
this guy's only throwing 29 pitches. This guy's going to throw a fucking complete game.
Who already helped us. Thank you, Diana.
Yep.
Oh, you already saw the out.
He's only throwing 29 pitches. 29 fucking pitches.
How often do you get asked for auto? No, you know, now it's really selfies, right, Frank?
I get autographs too.
Oh, my bad. I don't spend that much time with you, so I wasn't sure. So you do more autographs than selfies?
No, selfies mostly, but I get autographs of guys.
I know, you do. You do get some autographs. But selfies are the quick new way. No hitter is dead, Frank.
Yeah, but the Mets bats are still dead too. Because Mikey fucking put the curse back on him.
Is that why you came into this game so angry? Was it Mikey plus the car? Because vibes were great before that. All right. So the car kind of got Mikey into hot water. I wonder, what are the most dogs you ever had at Rutt's Hut or anywhere, just in one city? In your prime.
I've done like 6.
6 like full hot dogs?
Yeah.
Like from one of the proper hot dog places? 6?
Yeah.
And you'd feel okay after that?
Yeah. Well, I had a little sore stomach.
Imagine if I tried to eat 6 fucking hot dogs.
Yeah.
With the call name. You call
name. You've exploded for a month.
All right. Orioles are up. It's raining in New York City.
Thunderstorms over my head here.
That would be phenomenal. Because I think Frank would do most of his tour on the guys that should be in the Hall of Fame. Yankees. Next stop, Yankees. When it's in gameplay, Frank, just worry about the ones I put up on the screen. You don't have
All right.
Keep it easy for yourself.
My favorite dessert, it might be pumpkin pie or chocolate cake.
I actually think that's a fair question, not even a troll one, because the contract is wild.
It's a wild contract, and Rob Manfred is pissed off. Rob Manfred's about to destroy the sport of baseball. I'm going to be at both games, the 19th and the 20th.
Strikeout. Holmes continues to play well. Frank, when do you predict his meltdown tonight?
He just gives up a lot of home runs, so it could happen any moment.
Any moment. Okay.
And now he has an 2-0 count to fucking the 8-9 hitters have been killing the Mets lately.
Did you hear that Mincy folded 51 consecutive hands at the World Series of Poker? I think playing Hold'em. I think the chat could correct me, but I think playing Hold'em. But to fold 51 consecutive that's like incredibly disciplined.
Maybe he just didn't have the good hands. He was the perfect hand.
Most people at some point be like, "Fuck it, I'm going to play this one." Frank, would you ever want to be MLB commissioner?
Yes, I would.
So, what would be your first moves?
I'd have a commissioner pick for the Hall of Fame.
What? You'd put yourself in the Hall of Fame?
No, I'm not Gil Stein.
Oh. Sorry.
Coming.
So obvious.
Okay, in 1992, the NHL fired President John Ziegler. And we're going to rename the position the Commissioner's Office. So they had an interim. What? Here we go. Walk on a pitch that was right down the middle of the plate. Squeeze! The Mets strike zone. The Mets strike zone is the size of a postage stamp. And meanwhile, any hits, that's close. The pitcher for the Orioles has not been called for a ball yet. And every pitch, the strike zone gets smaller and smaller. And now here's Jacob Stallings, who has, against the Mets, is a lifetime 829 OPS.
Sorry, Frank.
Has 5 home runs this year against the Mets.
I know this is tough, but you got to read this one.
Well, thank you, Luke Hacker. I'm glad that I'm an inspiration.
Do the Mets have any prospects they can deal at the deadline?
Yeah, they have plenty of them.
You don't have to say to me with sass. Just a good question from the chat. $4.99. Frank, next Mets strikeout. Can you sing one chorus of Ping Pony Club for the chat?
I don't know that song enough.
Congrats on $2.99.
I do not know that song enough.
$4.99. Frank, you can say no, but to say you don't know it enough, you fucking scream it at me every day.
No, that's HOTTOGO.
Oh, they all blend together for me. There was another question in here. Oh yeah, this was a good one. Frank, who is your celebrity crush growing up? Pamela Anderson?
Yeah, probably.
Yes, we do.
Well, Orioles got to run in the scoring position now.
It's a runner on second, 0-1 count, 2 outs.
I don't give a fuck about Thomas Nozick. He's not on the Devils anymore. He literally cost the Panthers a game in the Stanley Cup Finals. The fact that he won the Stanley Cup, he did nothing to earn it. In fact, he was kind of like the worst player on that team.
I don't troll Frank because I have to deal with Frank all day.
And there it is. Orioles got the lead. And there it is. They're singing it. The whole city is singing. H-O-T-T-I-D-O. Again. Well, there it is. The game's over. No! Oh, it's two since Mikey brought that. Reignited it. And Russell said that the Mets are the only team that will fall the fastest. He goes, and I'm going to be there smiling every minute. He goes, that's not the biggest frauds in baseball. And they went 7,280 million likes.
What number?
7 billion. The Mets have lost 42 straight games on the road now.
Strawberries. Thank you for the donation. I think at some point this will probably happen, but I think Mikey at some point is going to make an appearance, which, oh boy, that could be something.
I think Chaperone actually might be Buster Olney's niece.
Related?
Yep. What's my favorite NYC college? Not counting New Jersey. I don't think there's any college I like in New York City.
FIT.
Manhattan.
You love FIT.
Oh, he's going to walk this guy. It's feet on Homer.
Frank's most disliked. Right now he's obsessed with chaperone, but historically, Stephen Colbert and The View. I'm not going to bring up political people, but Stephen Colbert and The View really, really. I hear about them almost daily. Mets got out of the inning.
You know what I think I might do?
What?
Get Mikey a Brett Favre cameo for his birthday or Christmas.
Get him a jersey.
Remember when I beat the Bears? Get him a cheese head.
I'll just throw that out.
If the Mets go 0-6 this week, that's his punishment. He has to wear a fucking cheese head.
Yeah, I'm sure that's legal. I think his punishment is built into the way he set himself up. So he fucked himself. So he's going to see you in the middle of an airport rush tomorrow.
Do you know who's a Packer fan?
Who?
Abe.
Shout out Abe.
He's a Packer fan.
Thanks God, brother.
And he wanted me to tell Mikey that the Bears will always suck, and the Packers just own their ass. He just has to get used to it.
Abe would never speak that way. You're definitely just making that shit up.
Go Pack, go, Mikey. You brought that bit shot. You put that bit that curse back on us. So go Pack, go.
A union? What would we need a union for? Dave like literally lets us do whatever we want. And Big Cat and all those guys. That is a good question.
Because her song sucks. It sounds like a song that is a theme song for a Disney Channel show, and that it's only played at a 12-year-old girl's birthday party. Up, and here you go. This guy's just blowing the Mets away. He's he's just like in a rocking chair. ERA over 9, and he's everything is easier and easier. Lennon just going. Just went. Wow, he can't. We can't hit him. He just said we can't hit him. We can't hit him, guys. Let's start things and all of a sudden this thing praise you. He hasn't thrown a ball yet. He only has 27 pitches, and just one little soft infield hit. Look at this. Hey, 2 outs already. Easy. And squeezy. He has to say this is the easiest game ever. Anytime. That was easy. And he gets his own chaperone. Every time. Chaperone. He put it back. And he made it happen again. 3 and 14 again.
He is Mikey. I'd kill myself.
Look at this. Just watching the pitches go right down the plate. He went, wow. Others are just going, wow. It's like they're saying, we're done. We don't have a chance. And every time they go, they keep playing the song. Another immaculate ending coming.
Who's playing the song?
Baltimore.
All right. Runner on first, 1 out. Top of the 4th.
This will be a double play.
Abe is Frank's godbrother.
Why did Mikey have to fucking put that curse back on him?
I don't think he understands what he's done. I don't think he quite understands.
Why did he put that curse back on him?
Because I think he thought it was going to be funny content. I don't think he understood that you would actually take it seriously. As I always say, if people ran things by me, we would avoid a lot of problems. But people do things, don't run them by me. A lot of problems. Is it true the Nationals have a better team average than the Mets?
Yep.
Or is that a joke?
They do. The Mets have the worst batting average, and the only one that has the worst batting average is the Rockies.
They're 13 games over 500. All right, I'm going to give Mikey a text. I know he's taking care of his family. I'm just going to say, hey, man.
So I'm guessing Pilon into a double play.
I'm looking down on my phone. I haven't seen that yet.
Yep, double play.
You just call.
He's only thrown 40 pitches, and they're doing squeezing lemons. The easiest game ever. And he just did the easiest game ever. And he said it. They're not going to win because he put that bitch on there again. He did it again. And he did it again. Nobody else is going to just jump around every day because he brought that bitch back. Yankees are 20 games under 500, and they're dominating the game. They have the highest ERA in baseball, and they're throwing a one-hitter into 40 pitches. And the Mets bottom of the order's up next, and they already said that. They already said that. It's okay. That's our fourth inning. They're forfeiting the whole series so they can sing chaperone. And then they're going to get swept in Kansas City. They're going to go 0-6 into the All-Star game. And you know what that's going to mean? They're going to be under 500. And out of the playoff race. Dead. Every team. They're 10 games out of wild card. Mikey caused this. He caused this.
Just to recap, the Mets are 52-39, and they're down 1-0 in the middle of the fourth. Need to have a date. No, you don't. Trust me. You getting your dumbbells? Frank has left the building. Called strike for Holmes. The craziest thing is the Mets normally, can be dangerous at the end of games.
Well, they haven't been because of Mikey's chaperone curse.
Oh, man, it's really all Mikey right now. I can feel it building. I know you, Frank. I know how your brain will totally fixate like the great eye of Sauron on one thing. And Mikey's. Let's see if he responds. Oh, sorry. We're pronouncing it wrong. Mickey bets. We would love to do more of those. It's a little bit. It's tough with service.
Reignite that fucking curse. Why do you have to fucking reignite that fucking curse?
Well, at some point, I think he will join. Hopefully, he hasn't responded to my text though. I think he's with his little baby. Yes. When Frank goes to bed, he just opens his window and yells "Goodnight," and I hear him from across.
He reignited this fucking curse.
So how does one take that back? How do you make amends for that?
He killed the season.
You're putting the whole season on him now? If the Mets fall apart, it's on him.
First it was the phone call, and then it was the chaperone.
He did the double down. That's what got the double down. because the phone call was just funny. Like that, he actually wasn't even doing anything. He was literally calling you to help you with work, and you got angry at him.
He called as the ninth inning was starting.
Yeah, no, you're right. That was dumb, but that was like that was forgivable. Second one, gonna have to just scream this out like adults. Some people want Mikey to be president. Ooh, that's a good question. Would you sacrifice Mikey for a Mets World Series? All right, we'll go to the next question. Things are very dark here at Plug Enterprises. My God. Talk about being expendable. It is true. Whatever the Mets do on the field is a direct consequence of Mikey's actions. This is a fact.
And now it's 2-0.
Describe what happened.
Okay. Just stayed in the park.
Seen a fly out? It's the end of the inning. No runs?
I thought it was gone.
Okay, but can you explain what actually happened?
Caught like up against the wall.
So a great catch.
No, just the ball just didn't die. It didn't go.
Okay,
That far.
Buster ball.
Yeah.
This person paid.
Can you please talk Diesel into a new nickname? I'm a 15-year military man, fan of the Panthers, Hurricanes, Guardians, and Hornets.
Love that. Thank you for your service. Thank you for the donation.
Frank Diesel? Well, I'm always Frank the Tank. Frank the Tank.
No. He wants a nickname for himself.
Oh.
He's describing himself to you, and he wants you to call him a nickname. What is it?
Carolina Willie.
Carolina Willie. This is probably true. He's probably singing it to his daughter. Nope. What do you think of jazz?
I don't think much of jazz. Honestly, he's a Yankee.
Mikey, it's really just whenever, because at any point Frank could just lose his mind and pick up his phone and call him on speaker. Or at any point he might just pop in here with a shit-eating grin on his face. It'll be cinema, though.
I think I'll be there for pretty much most of the National. I still don't know what happened in 2023. All I know is that Scherzer and Verlander fucking basically just fucking sucked, and the whole team just got sucked into a black hole. Thank Matt Olson. Look at this. I mean, this guy just trying to. Every time this guy goes like this, like he's putting a gun in the holster. And he plays a song. H-O-T-T-O-T-O, H-O-T-T-O-T-O. He's only thrown 42 pitches, and we're in the fifth inning.
It's unbelievable efficiency. It's a performance.
Look at this. It's going to be an immaculate inning. It's going to be a fucking immaculate inning.
Chipper Jones blocked me on Twitter, which I found so funny because I've never said anything about him. It's just he must hate Frank so much.
It's an immaculate inning. It's an immaculate inning. The Mets are going to... And they're not going to score a single run in the series. It's like he lost that bitch back. And it's on to the note. H-O-T-T-O-G-O. H-O-T-T-O. The curse. The Mets are now dead. Because Mikey brought that bitch back.
2 outs, 0-1 count.
It's going to be an immaculate inning.
Who are you more angry at right now, Chappell or Mikey?
Mikey for reigniting it. Here it is, the immaculate inning.
Please no.
Here it is, immaculate inning! Immaculate fucking inning! And it's the whole city is singing Tahoe! And the Mets are now on the dugout! Praise you, happy soul! But then I hit that chaperone is now on the whole scoreboard! And that's just it! That's just not gonna get us saying that they're now there at a pink pony club dance! It's over, Mikey! You caused this! You fucking caused this!
Should I see if he can join?
It's a perfect game! It's a perfect game! It's a perfect game! And the worst pitcher in baseball! 14 ERA and he's throwing a perfect game!
All right, he's putting his daughter down, and then he's got to drop something off to somebody. So I'm trying to see if he'll join now, if you can call him. I mean, you can do whatever you fucking want, whatever the chat wants. I feel like having Mikey's face on here, it's worth the wait, though. And Frank just texted me and Mikey, you caused this. So he's even just privately texting Mikey his anger. Yeah, Frank, maybe just call him on speaker. Or no, sorry, he's putting his daughter down. He's putting his daughter down.
And he's only thrown 53 pitches so far.
I'm doing my best, man. I don't know what to I'm not talking to you, Frank. I'm talking to this guy. He's gonna join, I promise. He's gonna join. He's putting his daughter to sleep.
This pitcher has an ERA over 7.
Thank you. It's been a great night of celebration.
All because he had to play that fucking goddamn fucking bitch again. Get that fucking curse reignited.
She does not.
He reignited this fucking curse.
Don't even. We're not making jokes about Mikey's daughter. That's too far. Even when Frank hates him, I got to protect my boy sometimes. I mean, he does have a point, Frank. It's 1-0.
They have no chance to win this game. None.
I mean, that's mathematically incorrect.
He put the curse right back on the Mets.
Yeah, honestly, if I was a good friend, I'd tell him not to join. Yeah, Frank, where the weights at?
I only do it when the Mets are winning.
That's not true. If you're not feeling like doing it, just be honest.
I don't feel like doing it when the Mets are losing.
Okay, that was closer.
Why did Mikey have to fucking get that video? Why the fuck did he have to get that fucking video?
I think he thought it would be funny, and then we'd move on. Genuinely. I think he thought it'd be funny. Maybe you yell at him on the podcast, and then we move on.
Yeah, does he watch what the Mets are doing right now?
Well, it's more like, hasn't he known you for what, like 5 years, 4 years?
That every time she's played, bad things happen, and especially Jack Hughes' injury.
I know it's funny, but you also don't have to deal with angry Frank all fucking day, so it's easy for you to say. Oh, boy.
Oh, there's a double. Here comes more runs.
Oh, boy. I love him, too. He lived a full life. Tomorrow at the Colorado airport, Denver airport. Or maybe between innings because it goes back so far. But Frank, it is fun to update the fans on the history of your family curses. Going back to Archimedes.
Package receiver for Troy.
Then was it Nunzio?
Nunzio was the owned a resort. Your Mikey's actually calling. So you won't even go on there because you won't want to face the music that you fucking put the Mets back into the fucking curse.
Oh, you want me to hop on?
You put
I'm driving. I'm driving. Let me hop on right now. Bye.
He's coming in hot. Oh, God. This is he. Well, buckle up, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, that's correct, Dave. He sounded hot already. And Frank's like a bull. This is how I live, guys. I live between these two men. Is he trying to join? What's he doing here?
You know, the Marlins are only 5 games behind the Mets now.
I don't know if that's true. How many games under 500 are the Marlins? Oh, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Mikey Betts.
You reignited the curse of the Mets. They're now 0-2 since you fucking ordered that video. 0-2. And they're being one hit by a pitcher who had an ERA over 7 and just threw an immaculate inning.
Look at the bright side, Frank. There's always the next game, you know?
But they'll also lose because they're now left 8 in a row on the road. And chaperone is never going to go. They're going to go 0-6 in the All-Star break, and they're going to be out of the playoff. If they go 0-6, they get the penalty. They're going to be under 500. They're going to be 20 games under 500. That's a slow record. It's the Rockies.
You said chaperone, Frank? Is that who you said, chaperone? That's funny. I was just listening to her on the car ride right now.
Mikey, do not play her. I don't want to hear her once. I will.
First thing when I get to the airport
Mikey,
tomorrow.
Mikey, no, don't.
He's talking to you like a dog.
I feel like a dog. Or
Don't.
like a kid. Yes, sir. Yes, you sound like. You
will cause them to lose everything for the rest of the century. You will cause this, and I will blame you.
I thought it was chaperone. What happened to chaperone and Buster Olney?
Playing her is now on you.
Okay.
Getting that video is on you.
Should I buy another song to reverse it? Should I buy another cameo?
Not chaperone.
Okay. All right.
How does Mikey make amends here? That's the question.
I don't know.
There is no amends to make right now. I'm in the gutter right now. I'm being talked to like I'm 7 years old.
If they get swept if they lose all 6 games going into the All-Star break, I'm calling in the cheese.
No, Frank. No.
The cheese.
No.
The cheese.
No.
The cheese!
No, if you do that. No, I'm begging you.
Then you should not have gotten that cameo.
Please.
Should you?
I'm not putting on a Packers hat.
If you play chaperone,
I think if they lose 6 in a row, Mikey, including tonight, that's more than fair. I mean, chat, don't you think that's
what
fair?
if we just do a Chicago Sky game?
No, that's a separate bet. Don't
What if
try
I
to
just do a Chicago Sky game?
Don't
Nope.
conflate your bets. Don't conflate your bets. Frank, you don't need to use it as a
I'll
puppet.
give up my ties for a month. Don't
Oh,
make
Frank, it's a
me
nice
put on a
message.
motherfucking cheese hat.
what's it say?
Can you read that one? It's a nice one.
I don't mean to use you as a puppet. I know this might be the but. Happy birthday, happy anniversary, Rebecca, from Willie.
Yeah, you don't have to
What a great
apologize.
time to throw that one in.
Frank's happy to give those shout outs. And yes, Mikey, you're gonna have to wear the cheese if they lose 6.
Not wearing the cheese, Frank.
And not Frank, not just like he has to wear it for a podcast. He has to wear it to the office for a whole day.
No.
Multiple photographs of him.
I'll
He
tell you
needs
what.
to be seen all day by
Either he
Okay,
wears it to
okay.
the office, or he wears it on the podcast.
Okay, fair, fine. You know what? I'll take this deal, but there has to be another end of the. If they win 1 out of the 6 games, Frank, you have to wear a Jets jersey
No,
Or-
that's not, no.
or a Braves cap.
One, no.
If they win 6 in a row, Frank should have to do something.
Yes.
5 of 6. Give me 5 of 6.
What do I do? Jets jersey, you said?
Jets jersey and a Braves cap.
Not the Braves cap.
Okay, then only a Braves cap, no Jets jersey. Frank, the Braves are your Braves are my Packers. And hey, you did it for blooper.
Or a Rangers jersey. Hockey.
No, because then I would go to like a Detroit Pistons jersey. Has to be Braves.
All right. They're saying in the chat too. Braves cap.
Braves cap, cheesehead.
I don't
If
have a
they
Braves
go-
cap.
I'll get you. Amazon.
Right.
Oh yeah, Frank. You think I got a motherfucking cheesehead, Frank?
Oh, sorry. We thought you had a stash of them.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's one at the office.
I know. I'm
I
not
think we'll
touching
be
that.
able to track one down.
There's one at the office. It technically is mine, or
What?
one I've worn.
Oh, okay.
Frank wears something. He considers it his from then
Yeah,
on.
finders keepers, losers
Well,
keepers.
It was
Understood.
ordered for one of my when I was playing the piano,
Well,
Right for the
of
draft.
course, natural.
and it's in wherever they put the props for my piano. It's like in that I think it's in that room over there. The
All right.
room.
So if they go 0-6, the next stretch. Are we counting this game or no?
Yes,
What's the score right now?
they're down 1-0.
1-0.
And,
End of the fifth.
and his pitcher is with a 70 ERA has only allowed one little soft hit, has 47 pitches, and
He
has
looks
had
like
2 in that
prime Randy
inning.
Johnson, Mikey. Like
All right.
ever since you put this curse on them, and I know they're on what a 4-game winning streak. They have just
Well,
been
the
a
4-game winning
disaster.
streak ended when he put the video out.
Sorry, correct.
So what if they win tonight, Frank?
They're not going to. They're dead.
Okay, so why don't we
They,
just do the
they,
next
they,
5
they,
games?
and
Like, you're really bad
you're already
against the
singing the
hypothetical.
chaperone version of Praise You.
The hypothetical is what if they win. You can't just say they're not going
I don't
to.
see it happening. In the next couple of days, it's going to get even worse.
Well, maybe your fucking crystal ball is a little cloudy, Frank. Why don't you just rub it a little harder? Why do you say that you don't see it happening? Like you're a fucking medium.
Look at
fortune
this.
teller.
Here you go again. We're going to have a second straight immaculate inning.
Mikey, you're really putting that chest out right now, and I love it. In that airport tomorrow, just be prepared for Frank to get arrested and detained. Like
Oh, I know.
if you see him with a shit-eating grin and the Mets have lost, he might attack you.
Yeah. Hey, that might happen. I mean, that's the name of the game. That's Fleming
You
Enterprise.
should probably
That's
like cover your face somehow. I don't think you can handle your face.
Frank. We'll get through this, but all right. So we'll do the next 6 games. If they go 0-6, I have to wear a Packers hat.
Well,
And if they win 5
This
out of
guy.
6,
Mauricio actually fucking hit a home run. First home run he's hit in like a fucking month.
1-1.
1-1. All right, perfect time to do it. So the next, if they go 5 of 6, you have to wear a Braves cap. Fair?
And if they lose 5 or 6, you have to wear a cheese head.
Fair.
I like how it's 5 or 6, so it gives a little wiggle room.
Yeah, it gives a little wiggle room.
But
So
you have
either
to
5
go
or 6,
on a disaster
one
run
of
or a great run.
All right. I gotta finish driving. I gotta go drop off a chain to Nicky Smokes because I ripped.
I
his
still
chain
can't
off.
believe I fucking knocked a fucking.
When I read that in the text,
front end of
Mikey,
my
I
car.
cracked up, but I didn't say it on stream because I thought it was too. Do you hear that, Frank?
What?
You hear what our boy's doing right now?
Driving a chain over to Nicky Smokes?
Yes.
I mean, what are they? Are they in a gang? What's going on over there? We need better supervision on Mikey. We need lipstick cams. We need body cams. I want to know what's going on. Puts his daughter to sleep, and now he's like back in the office, meaning the car, like Denzel. He's like just in the streets of Chicago, dropping off chains. What's Nicky Smokes giving in return for this chain?
Oh well, it's his chain. I broke it. Like we were playing basketball, I ripped it off his chest.
That makes a lot more sense.
Yeah. So I felt terrible, and I was like, let me get that
Borrowing his
fixed.
jewelry.
So yeah, I had to see about a girl, and I had to put that on.
All right, so it's 5 out of 6. 5 out of 6. Frank, any last thoughts for Mikey Betts, who you're going to see tomorrow?
You better hope the Mets find a way to win.
Yeah, I know. All right, I gotta go because I'm almost here, and then I gotta get to the Pink Pony Club. So I'll see you guys later.
And
Bye.
can I wear any Braves hat? Because I got one Brave hat.
Mikey.
No.
Mikey.
I will personally buy it for you.
Please ask your wife for all the makeup she has and show up to that airport.
Yes, the Brave hat.
Powder faced, baby.
Because they played in Milwaukee. I could wear a Milwaukee Braves hat, or I could wear the Hank Aaron hat.
Mikey Beatty just doubled too, by the way. No outs.
I think that I'm gonna fucking put on a powder face one of the days this week, Frank. Maybe to reverse the curse. I'll dress like Roan. How about that?
That's not a good idea. That really is not a good idea.
It's not a good idea. Understood. Why do you say idea like Larry the Cable Guy?
Yeah.
They say idea.
Okay, understood. All right. I'm gonna let you guys go. I might hop on later, but it's probably not likely because I don't think I'll get home in time. But I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow morning, Frank.
We send our best.
Oh yes, I will.
And congrats on the basketball.
Yes. I forgot that. That was like a month ago, but yeah.
Yeah.
I forgot it just came out. What else was I gonna say? All right, love you guys. Bye.
You know what the problem is, Frank? You love him so much. He had you laughing in 2 minutes, yelling. You guys start yelling, and you start laughing. All right, so we got a runner on second. Beatty hit a double, no outs. Top of the 6th.
Good. All right, Mets just got the lead. Close play at the plate, and looks like Beatty arrived at the same time the ball did, and
Get reviewed or not? Is it going to get reviewed?
no, the ball wasn't caught by the catcher. I thought he was about to be tagged out at home after a ball off the ball.
You made that clear. So now the Mets are winning 2-1. Mikey Betts' curse quickly dying. It is true, Frank. Once Mikey got on, it changed the mojo.
Yeah, it did.
Wow.
I hope my car, Geico helps me out with my car.
You've had the last 2 days, man. The power went out and then this.
I
Yeah,
hope
you'll figure it out.
What?
You'll figure it out. And like I was saying to you on the phone, you got super lucky, like of anywhere to have a car problem, right where you're going to park it anyways.
I can't believe I fucking just hit it going into my fucking garage.
I shouldn't have put that thought in your head. You started daydreaming.
Yeah, I was trying to picture questions I would ask.
Should you tell the chat who you're walking with Thursday?
No, I'll save that.
Give a hint?
Current NFL coach, which is kind of a trickier coach.
I'll put it this way: badass head coach.
Yes.
No, but
Truthfully,
we'll likely get Urlacher as well, separately.
truthfully, if the catcher for the Orioles made a play, Beatty would have been dead duck at home. It would
Why
have
don't
been.
you ever do hypothetical optimistic situations? They're only hypothetical negatives.
Yes, that's all I ever did. I never envisioned positivity.
Because you've never done something doesn't mean you can't try something new. And let's move on. Frank doesn't have an answer. It's not Dan Campbell, but you're right. By saying badass, I would have thought it was Dan Campbell too. That's the only other thing I'll say. But those are totally fair guesses.
And I hear I'm going to have to do something special during this walk too.
I don't think that's real. From the email, you mean?
Yeah.
So we can say that. We'll say that without using the name. I emailed a head coach directly, and he responded saying, yes, but it has to be uphill. We will climb a mountain. So I said, okay, coach, just let us know what time and where.
I've been doing hills better than I used to.
I don't think you're going to be afraid. Yeah, it's like whatever.
I used to look at hills and go, is there an elevator up here?
I remember.
Now I struggle up hills, but I could do it. If it's too steep, I might have to have a break during the climb.
Well, your stamina is insane now. When we did the walk across from Brooklyn back to the office, the 9.4 mile.
Well, you ended up with 30,000 steps yesterday because of the power outage. Golly, I hope my car. I'm able to get my car fixed without too much fucking financial damage. Boy, I'm gonna really need my cameos to come through this fucking August.
You just do a good job in Tahoe. Your car will be fine. You'll get it fixed. You're gonna be fine. Don't
I'm really pissed
cameo.
with this.
And you need to save for taxes, Frank. I don't want the call on April 15th where you act like the FBI showed up at your house with guns and bags to take your money.
Well,
I'll never forget the day you called me trying to file your taxes, losing your mind. I go, Frank, send me a picture of what you're looking at so I can help. Frank sends me a picture of the administration page where they're all smiling, and he just writes, they're fucking smiling in caps.
and Kathy Hopper had to look on his face.
To help you.
Had her face like this, going, with the money in her hand, like this, making it rain for herself.
It's the middle of the day. I'm trying to help you. You're sending me pictures of people smiling. A lot of good guesses in the chat. I won't reveal who, but the name has been guessed.
There could be a bonus if the Mets win this game.
A bonus for yourself?
For the fans.
For the fans?
Yep.
Oh, wow. What, a scoop? A worm? Oh, God. That's a bonus for yourself. I called it. It's a for the fan, it's a bonus for yourself. You should also give him a scoot, you fuck. That was ridiculous.
Well, I don't know how to set this up. What do I have to do? I have to bring my laptop out into the hallway?
Yeah, that's literally the entire thing. You just prop your door. You could have it in the threshold.
I can't prop my door.
Okay, then you bring it out in the hallway. Your Wi-Fi will still work if you have it just outside your door.
But I'll still do the cards too.
That's more than fair. That's what we call compromise. I think you doing a scoot after Mets wins is a tremendous tradition.
Does anyone know any good mechanics in the Nutley, Belleville area? Email me, njtank99@gmail.com.
No, but one time Frank and I were in his apartment, and Frank, I bet you remember this. This was a while ago, Frank. Maybe even probably, I don't know, 80 pounds ago. But we were riding the elevator down, and a couple got in that were having a big time argument.
Oh.
Just as the elevator doors opened, the woman knocked the man's phone out of his hand, and it you couldn't make it up. It fell right through the slit between the elevator door and the floor, So the phone was just gone, immediately gone. And the woman realized she went from like being really pissed and fighting to like, I fucked up.
I wanted to get.
Do you remember that? He was so angry. He just stormed out. He made the right move. He was so angry. He was like, I need to remove myself from the situation.
All right, Orioles just made a pitching change, and it's Soto against fucking Soto.
You remember that one, Frankie?
And Soto.
No, never mind.
God damn it.
Soto got Soto out.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen those neighbors since?
Mm-hmm.
I wonder if that relationship worked out.
I don't recognize people that. You know how I'm bad at faces, so I might have seen them and I may not.
We'll have to call Mikey to ask him because they don't care what I think. But Frank, Sonics?
They should. I don't know why the alien keeps delaying expansion.
Alien is Adam Silver, for those of you that don't speak fluent Fleming.
You know, when Roger Goodell's the best of the four commissioners.
By the way, the Mets have runners on first and third, which Frank has neglected to say.
With 2 outs.
Yeah.
And Pete Alonso just reached by an intentional walk, so I couldn't even say anything about it.
Well, you could have literally said what you just said, but yeah, go on.
No, it was happening as you were saying it.
Okay.
It was an intentional walk. So it wasn't even like anything happened. It was just like Alonso got to the plate and went. They told him go to first.
I don't think I've ever heard you say this before, but do you have a second favorite baseball team?
Not really.
Yeah, I've never heard you say. It's more you have a lot of teams you hate. So after the Mets are out, you'll root against.
And now Mark Vientos is pinch hitting for Jesse Winker. Mark Vientos, who's won for his last 81, or as he calls it, 1 for 80 fun. I mean, Mark Vientos, I don't think there's been a bigger disappointment player. You know, we're going to do Met grades on the next on the All-Star Game edition of the Frank Tank Pod, and Mark Vientos is looking right now at a solid F.
You didn't have to throw money in, but I appreciate it. I was just kidding. Yeah, no, I remember when I was growing up watching.
Boy, Mark Vientos fucking sucks!
It's the end of the inning. I remember watching Gary Payton, Sean Kemp. They were electric. Those are the types of players that drives me nuts when people were like in the 90s. It was all watered down. Like those guys could play. And Seattle was electric. It was a great arena. Those teams would go deep in the playoffs regularly. Very underrated. So, yeah, I don't know if they will, but if they ever expand, I hope they go back.
Well, you heard what Gary Payton said?
Well, he said a lot of things, but what?
Gary Payton, and it's still weird what's going on. The Thunder try to attach himself to the Sonics.
Do they though?
But when Seattle returns, they have to give up the history. So the Sonics have been trying to get Gary Payton to go. The Thunder have been trying to get Gary Payton to go to Oklahoma City.
It doesn't make any sense. Those people didn't watch him.
You know what Gary Payton said? I am never going to Oklahoma City. I never played in Oklahoma City. I am not an Oklahoma City Thunder. I am a Seattle Sonic. Do not mention me in your franchise. I am a Seattle Sonic. I never played in Oklahoma.
Gary Payton, if you're watching, we would love to go on a walk with you. I've DM'd you before. The glove.
Yeah, basically, the Sonics wanted to retire the Thunder wanted to retire his number.
No.
And he said no.
I bet Kemp listens to him too. I love Payton, and I love the way he played. Frank, who's the worst commissioner? I know who you're going to say.
It's Manfred. It's Manfred.
It's after all those years of really bad press, and I know, like, as a company, you know, he's been terrible to us. But it seems like Goodell he does the least amount of damage, whereas it seems like the other commissioners actively like hurt their sports. But
yeah, that's the best way to describe it.
Yeah, like I'm not even trying to compliment him. It's more just like he doesn't totally undermine things.
Well, Mets got the lead. Let's see if Holmes could have a shutdown inning because that's what we fucking need.
Frank, do you think you'd be good for a clubhouse culture if you're the manager of a team like the Mets?
I'm not sure.
I think you might be a little tough, a little negative.
I'd be like a Billy Martin.
Do you think it might be hard for people to perform at a high level all the time if they're constantly surrounded by negativity?
I don't think Bill Belichick was necessarily Mr. Positivity.
Good answer. Always has an answer. Batter timeout. Really good question. I'm going to also extend this one. Shout out to KG, Kevin Garnett. You ever seen a ghost or, Frank, anything that you think is extraterrestrial, some sort of entity of any kind?
I think I might have seen a ghost once. And God damn it, 0-2 count, he fucking hit the batter. Oh, here we go. The Mets can never. The Mets don't know what a shutdown inning is. Even when the game, even on fucking Saturday, they had no shutdown innings. Every time they scored, the Yankees scored.
If they blow this lead, Mikey's done. When did you see a ghost?
When I was a kid, I think I saw one.
Where?
In my house.
All right, I don't know. It could have been anywhere.
I just saw this like weird thing floating.
In your room?
Yeah.
Did it talk?
No, it just and then shot out the window.
Were you wide awake?
No, it's half asleep. Here we go. And the lead's already going to be gone.
So that was a single, first and second. No outs.
They never did. The Mets haven't had a shutdown inning after scoring runs in ages. Ages!
If you had to bet on it, would you bet?
Oh, now they're playing another song, The Great Escape. There's another song that's extremely annoying. I think Chaperone's going to cover that one, too.
Would you bet it was a dream or that you actually saw a ghost?
I don't know. And 3-run homer!
Are you serious?
Oh, just foul. Hit off the warehouse.
Get off the warehouse?
Yes. On the roof of the warehouse. Now the Mets. This is going to be a 5-run inning. A 5-run inning. Mikey caused this. I'm swear to God, Mikey caused this.
My second favorite sport to play is actually, I would say, racquetball. I think racquetball is one of the most underrated sports. Really fast.
Here it is. Game tied. Bases loaded, actually, but still. Then. There's a big innings here. The 7th time the Mets have had a 5-run inning. It's all the ever since Chaperone. And they kept playing every time they get hit. You're saying they got that other song. That was another curse song. You remember that song from fucking what's her goddamn fucking name? Gwen Stefani there. Which is gonna be covered by Chaperone too, I bet. There's another song on my fucking hate list.
Isaiah Thomas.
The Mets are never gonna win again. The Phillies are winning every game. The Giants are winning every fucking game. The Padres are winning every fucking game. The Brewers keep fucking winning. All these teams in the wild card are just fucking winning. I mean, they didn't even get to hold the lead for 1 out. They didn't even get an out. This is and the game's gonna be gone. It's gonna be a 5-run inning. The Mets have given up more 5-run innings in the last 2 weeks than they did all last year.
I have a bad feeling about this, Frank.
Why did Mikey have to fucking play that song again?
0-2 count. Yes, I'm a big believer in this to the point where people get mad at me. I think he's wildly overrated as Nick and underrated as a Nugget. 0-2 count.
Well, there it is, all the way to the wall. 1 run scores, 2-run score, 3-run score.
Mikey.
And you're playing the song. There she is on the scoreboard. Caroline kisses everyone. Dying kisses. And then that's enough. And the winning streak is now erased. 0-6. Because Mikey better get ready for that fucking cheesehead.
Scores 3-2 Orioles. Second and third, no outs.
Yep. And they keep playing. They're doing that. My chaperone is covered. Sweet escape. That's another one. Every day in 2007, they play that song. Every day. Every day. Just like Hot to Go. It's the same song. It's the same song. And now chaperone has sung it. And I get this game.
I don't even know what song you're talking about with a woo woo thing.
It's a song that they just go woo, and I get this game. You see, it's tied in this game. You see that he got in this game.
Nope.
And now fucking Chaperone has covered that song. She really is a demon.
Oh, it's Akon's Sweet Escape.
This song's so fucking annoying. Every batter that's had an 0-2 count. Here comes 2 more runs. And it's only a 5-run inning. Another 5-run inning. Another 5-run inning. And the round is on. The round is on. Game over. The Mets are now 70. The playoffs are now dead. They are now under 500. Under 500. Under 500! Under 500! They have lost 22 in a row! 22 in a row! They just erased everyone from last week! They had just announced it! They announced it! They're taking everyone away! And Mikey's the one that calls it with their chaperone! And they keep playing it now. They're playing Hot to Go! Hot to Go! They're playing it loud! And they're even dancing to it! The Mets are even dancing to it!
So that was a single that drove in 2 more. 5-2. Orioles.
They just said, easy, sleazy, sleeve! They got the brooms, honey! They got the brooms! They just announced that the Mets have been stripped of all 4 wins last week, and they've been reversed.
I can't believe they actually have a guy named Dick Lovelady. Where does
Right
he
now, they're
rank?
closer to the last place than they are to the wild card.
Where do you rank Dick Lovelady in like all-time pitching Mets lore?
At the bottom, he fucking sucks.
Don't hold back. You did call this inning. Remember Mikey came on and we thought that like it helped vibes? That didn't last. Maybe you need him back on. You could at least yell at him one more time. You can wait till the end of the game. Whatever. Lovelady, 1-2 count.
Why did he send up fucking Mark Ventos? Mark Ventos is 1 for his last 101. 1 for his last 101. His batting average is down to 090.
All right.
It's too late.
Good point.
And now the guy just tagged up yesterday for lollygagging the ball on the field.
How did they allow that to happen? Who's lollygagging? I feel like this is going in the wrong direction. Your feelings on Mendoza?
You know, the Mets were 21 games over 500. Now they're just a skinny 3 games over 500. They're going to be under 500 before you know it. Before you know it.
Frank, can you explain who's lollygagging? Chad asked too.
McNeil was lollygagging in center field.
Got it.
He caught it and like he didn't expect to tag up, and he just kind of like soft tossed the ball into the infield. And now another hit by pitch.
Jesus Christ.
Both times 0-2 count and hit the batter.
How do you even do that?
And both times hit him in the foot.
First and second, 1 out. Bottom of the 6th. 5-2 Orioles.
Well, there will be no scoot and no card openings.
Game's not over.
It is over.
Isn't over till it's over. Isn't over till the fat lady sings, Frankie.
The fat lady has sung.
What does she sing?
God bless America.
Oh, I was thinking like some sort of Italian opera, like tragedy.
Well, I always thought the fat lady was Kate Smith. That's what my grandmother used to say. Kate Smith is the one who originally sung God Bless America.
I can't believe your grandmother convinced you that Parmesan cheese wasn't real cheese and ignored the fact that Parma exists in Italy. It's an actual place. And you found this all out like this year. What's the play here, Frank?
Oh, it's now first and third, 2 outs.
I wasn't sure if the runner tagged up.
Alonso tried to get a 3-6-3 double play, but couldn't get it. It was just a 3-6 force out. And now they're bringing in another pitcher. Oh, they're bringing in Wilding with a runner on fucking third. This can't be good.
If there's a wild pitch for a run, that will just be.
He had 14 wild pitches already in the minor leagues this year. He throws 102 miles per hour. He has 25 walk. He has 40 strikeouts in 25 innings, and 32 walks.
Is that real, Frank? 36 pitchers? Seems a bit high.
That's any pitchers we've gone through.
Holy cow.
Listening to this, Joe Rogan.
You sure this is...
Well, you watched this movie recently.
Movie?
Yep. Eyes Wide Shut.
Oh.
They said that whatchamacallit was making the movie, Stanley Kubrick. Died while it was being made.
Yes.
And they reshot the ending of the movie after Stanley Kubrick died. And the original ending was going to be about a pedal ring involving all the leaders of the world and all the rich people in the world. And that was like the whole movie was really about. And they cut that scene after Kubrick died and changed the whole ending.
So I'll take this moment just to let everyone know neither Frank or myself are suicidal, and we both know how to not fall out of windows. So if we suddenly disappear in the next couple days, you know why.
Well, I'm just reading what was on the Joe Rogan podcast.
I'm just giving a disclaimer. That is, I've read that too. I don't know how much of that's real or not real, but it is very, very suspicious timing. And when you watch that movie, it does feel like, knowing Kubrick, it doesn't feel complete. That's how it felt when I watched it. It felt like the ending, it felt kind of incomplete. Tom Cruise movie, Nicole Kidman.
Huh. Weird way to end the ending.
What happened?
Carrillo threw a pitch. The runner on first stole second. The Mets catcher pretended he was throwing to second, didn't throw to second. And the guy who was on third kind of like tried to sneak down the third base line.
Got caught?
And got caught.
Love it.
They have no shot to win this game. The Mets have not come back from more than one run in weeks.
Yeah, I'm behind you now, Frank.
Mikey fucking caused this whole thing by doing that fucking video.
I'm just so glad that he gets to deal with you for the rest of the week, and you're not going to come in tomorrow all pissed off in the New York office, and I have to deal with the mess. I don't know. What's this theory, Frank? Is it that he was helping produce some of the fake moon stuff?
Oh yeah, that's a lot of people have
Connect them to
that
that.
Kubrick actually shot the Apollo 11 that it on a soundstage, and that he put hints of that into The Shining.
Where are the hints?
Like the kid wears a rocket on his shirt, and there's like subtle like hints on like the carpet.
I don't know, but a lot. Favorite wrestler, Frank? I grew up on The Rock and Stone Cold. Remember as a kid, I really loved a guy named Steve Blackman. It's like a karate guy with a stick.
And now here comes the bottom of the Mets order, which is always up. Torrens, who can't get a fucking hit.
And then Kane, who Glenn Jacobs, we got to do a walk with. He was just the nicest guy. He hung out with us for like 40 minutes after. Remember that, Frank?
Yeah.
Just telling us hilarious stories.
Hell, the Brewers are now 4 games ahead of the Mets in the way for the wild card.
Brewers are 4 games ahead of the Mets.
Yep. With nobody on that team.
The Mets are 52 and 39. The Brewers are 51 and 40. You gotta check your standings boards, bro.
Well, they've stripped the Mets of 4 wins.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that.
At the request of Chaperone
And Mikey. Live sheet steal. He is lifting weights.
Another feeble at bat by Jeff McFeeble. 1 pitch, 1 out, easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
There's 1 pitch.
Yep. And now Torrens is out. Torrens 0 for his last 56.
Yes.
They have no shot. Here we go. 0-2 since he brought that video.
Oh, Mikey. Mikey texted, Frank said, getting blown out, your fault. Mikey wrote, we're in a good spot. And Frank wrote, nope, game over, down 5-2. 0-2 since the video. It's probably just having Mai Tais with Nicky Smokes, laughing, listening to Chapel, living the dream. My guy. It's a 3-2 count. 1 out. Top of the 7th. 5-2. Orioles. Hey, Frank, congrats on getting under 300. Some things, man. Some things. I'm starting to think this is true.
It's 100% true. Now Mauricio's back to swinging at every pitch that's anywhere near the plate. Might have hit a home run, but now he's back to that flail away. Come flail away. That should be Ronnie Mauricio's walk-up song.
We did not
Come
mention
flail away, come
Friends
flail
hat
away,
on.
come flail away with me. I mean, the Mets get a lead and they just give it right back before you could even even feel like you had a lead.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you. For me, it never feels like they
3 straight pitches right in the dirt, all in the dirt. The dirt is wow, and that Mauricio just went wow. And they just announced the Mets. They just taken another 10 wins away from the Mets. So the Mets net record is now 29-30. They only have 29 wins now, and it was only because of Roan. They did an investigation at the behest of Buster Olney, and Buster Olney just adjudicated the Mets had dirty wins stripped of them. And Roan said, "That's the way to go." HOTTO. And like that said, "That's the way." And they said it was the money that came from the cameo that made the difference. So that's see record. They had just taken all those wins away at the and now she's gonna be, her face is gonna be on the screen forever.
1-2 count, 2 outs, runner on first, 5-2, top of the 7th.
You know the Mets are the worst team in baseball since June 13th? 4 wins! This is now in a full month. 4-30 in the last 26. It goes 4-30. They take the worst team and strip the records. So the Mets record is now 20-71. Thanks to Mikey, Ventos, and Roan.
100% authentic, and if we weren't live streaming, I'd be hearing this on the telephone, so you may as well get content out of it. That's why we've been doing more live streams. I realize as long as I'm giving up, a lot of nights, I may as well get some content for the company out. Yeah, no, prayers for Mikey.
You know the Mets run differential since June 13th is like -70.
Salt, we got another soda. Don't let the Mets start fucking you up. Yes, Frank has met my family. He went to the MoMA once with my parents. And then Frank started explaining paintings to us, but in, such a frank way that people started gathering around like he was a tour guide. Like when he was explaining, what's the painting called when Washington's crossing the Delaware?
Washington crossing the Delaware?
Yeah, shouldn't have overthought it. Well, Frank gave that a full-blown explanation. Yes, he does, but not as many. Everything's
that might have been one of the most important moments in the war.
The Revolutionary War. What are the top 3 most important moments?
That's on there. Probably the Battle of Bunker Hill. and Jamestown.
What if we start calling him Mikey Cheese? Nope.
Oh, here's Wilding out there now. And 2 pitches that are like a mile from the strike zone. I mean, where do they keep fucking finding these fucking bums? Where do they keep fucking finding these fucking bums?
Frank, since the game is a little dry right now, can you give people an actual breakdown of what happened when Washington crossed the Delaware River?
Well, the Americans were on their heels. Everyone was just about to like a lot of people were about to give up.
What year was it?
1776.
The year.
And it was actually Christmas, and Washington was scared that the British were about to sweep in and take over Philadelphia, which would have been game over practically. So he figured he'd catch the British by surprise on Christmas Day, and at night crossed in a middle of an ice storm the Delaware River into Trenton and attacked the British forces, and kind of like sent the British into retreat, and were able to really fortify the U.S. positions to make it into 1777, and there goes a home run. And they played the other curse song. The other curse song. Wee woo, wee woo. You know the Mets have had. You know how many games? You know how many times the Mets have been blown out too? In their last 20 games, that's been blown out 18 times. 18 times. The Mets run differential is minus 100.
R.I.P. Might as well eat them now.
Trying to pop him back in.
Oh, okay.
Actually, pop him back in. They're chanting, it's so easy to beat the Mets. This is just like Philadelphia, when they got swept by the Pirates, the last place Pirates.
It's crazy to think Mikey's having a good time with Nicky Smokes right now. Just what a crazy thing. It's crazy.
And that's they're already getting ready to dance to their praise you song.
All right, we got 2 outs at the bottom of the 7th, no runners on.
They said the Mets, every time the Mets lose a game by 4 runs or more, they said that the Orioles, they said that we get prepared to be swept. You know who's pitching tomorrow?
Brazelbaum?
Trash burn! Ding 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 ding. And they don't even know who's pitching on Thursday. Those in the Mets said that said that they had to win today. Otherwise, they know it's going to be a sweep. That they have no chance to win. That the Orioles are also. They cannot wait. They cannot wait to get swept this whole series. They said that. They said that it's going to be. It's going to be fun. That they said that the rooms are out. You got to assume the rooms.
Ground out.
In the last 25 games, you know what the Mets record is? You know what the Mets record in the last 25 games is?
What?
4-21. They're 20. Remember they were 21 games over 500. You know what the record right now is? 500. And then Montas pitches again. Montas. You know what Montas' ERA so far this year? It's over 13. He's pitched a total of 7 innings. He's given up 9 home runs. 9 in 7 innings. Mikey, you caused this.
Are you excited for Senga to come back?
He's not coming back.
Frank, why is not Senga coming back?
Because he was watching the cameo of that Mikey sent, and was shocked at it and fell down the stairs and re-injured his hamstring. Mikey better hope that the fucking Mets better. The pitcher comes tomorrow. The Mets have never beaten. He's got a
Can you catch people up that have joined that they don't know the context? What did Mikey Betts do?
He ordered a cameo from Chaperone.
And what has that done?
It's caused the Mets to go back into the losing streak.
And it's ended the season.
Yep.
Just so everyone's clear, Mikey Betts has ruined the entire Mets season.
Twice now.
He's meeting up with Frank tomorrow. Twice now. Frank, if you're 5 feet from Steph Curry and I see footage of you and Mikey yelling at each other, I swear to God, I'm going to beat the shit out of both of you. Make sure you get the walks.
Why the fuck did he order that fucking cameo?
You need to make sure you get out of the airport. Get to the other end of that
Why
flight.
the fuck did he order that fucking
Wait
cameo?
till you're in the rental car and the doors close. And then, as far as I'm concerned, you can slap him across the face.
Look at this. A pitch that's like almost hit Nemo was just called a strike.
Looks, I'm watching on the tracker, hardly touching the box. Inside and low. What, is Peterson pitching tomorrow, Frank?
Yeah, but he hasn't been good lately.
So why did you yell trash burn before?
Yeah, just, that's who's going to end up coming in instead.
Oh, got it. Yeah, you have to show Mikey LinkedIn.
He fucking caused us.
I don't know.
He fucking caused us.
I like that. Frankie.
Why did he fucking order that fucking video?
Everyone's on your side on this one. Love you too, buddy. Oh, that's Frank's nickname. Sign of life?
No.
Single for Nimmo.
A team that was once 21 games over 500 is going to be under 500 before you know it. Because of fucking Chaperone and Mikey. Lindor's look terrible today. It's like he's just been it's like he's been asleep all game.
Mikey's responding on text like he just don't give a fuck. He's just big balling it. Oh, Lindor!
Yeah, but the Mets are always teasing, never pleasing.
I mean, that was pleasing.
Yeah, well, yeah, but it's still down 2 and it's the 8th inning.
I
The
know.
Mets have not had a comeback win in 2 months.
You're right. I shouldn't have celebrated. That was dumb. I apologize.
Watch this team finish under 500. And it'll all be us with fucking Chaperone and Mikey. Mikey reignited the fire was going out and he threw lighter fluid on it.
You're increasingly taking salt shots. I'm watching you closely.
Yeah, the Orioles have a lights out closer in the 9th. And the bottom of the order will be up for the Mets. The bottom of the order that is combined 3 for the last 197. I mean, Mikey fucking cost us. Boy, Soto just swung at one of the worst pitches I've ever seen him swing at. Why do people putting up the Yankees score? I don't give a fuck. They're playing the goddamn motherfucking Mariners, I think. Is that who they're playing? The Mariners? I don't give a fuck.
Well said. Okay. No update from Frank, but Soto just hit a single.
Yeah, but we'll see a double play.
There's no outs. Mets are rallying in the 8th.
Yeah, but after Alonso, there's an abyss. We got Ventos.
Hasn't the bottom of the order really been producing today?
Not Ventos.
Always has an answer.
Mark Vientos is got 1 hit in his last 159 at bats, and that includes his minor league rehab, where he went 0 for 36 with 30 strikeouts.
The senior circuit.
What?
He played in the senior circuit, right, against the old timers.
Yep.
I mean, honestly, probably Strawberry, I guess Frank would say, but they need Gooden, so maybe Gooden.
What was that?
Oh, that got his attention.
Yeah, good.
Prime Gooden would be perfect right now. Come on, Pete.
fucking Vientos is on deck, and he is so fucking awful.
No outs, so 1 count, 6-4. Mets rallying in the 8th.
Oh, they actually tied it.
Woo! Pete Alonso!
Finally, some fucking signs of life.
Cheer the fuck up, fuckface. Jesus, that's an incredible rally, baby. Let's go.
Yeah, but that bullpen still kind of fucking sucks.
Congrats on getting under 300, Frank.
Thanks, CT.
Lindor and Alonso. What else is new?
The Mets are so top heavy. That's
way too
the
early.
issue right now. They're top heavy. They got probably 4, maybe 5 if you count McFeeble when he's good.
Why don't you say something good after they make a great comeback rather than going right into?
Well, they got 4 or 5 hitters that are like you can count on, and it's Nimmo, it's Soto, it's Alonso, it's Lindor, and sometimes McNeil, and then the rest of it is just bad.
Well, I'll tell you this much: the rain delay added 50 minutes, and this is definitely going to go to extra innings. So we're going to get our classic 5-hour here.
How many was that? What is that? Is he 5 away from Strawberry? You know what the Mets are starting to do when Alonso hits home runs?
What?
They have a video board of a polar bear walking and in the snow, and you see there's a giant strawberry in the snow, and he's like walking up towards the strawberry and approaching the strawberry, kind of like showing that Alonso's getting closer and closer to strawberry.
If it's still in Vegas, I would really recommend going. If you can ever go to NBA Summer League, it's one of the most easy access events, at least back in the day. You just walk around, you meet NBA legends everywhere. Everyone is everywhere if you're a big basketball guy.
It's amazing how Summer League has really caught on.
Got another congrats there, Frankie.
Thanks, John Plowden. By the way, I did something crazy today. I don't know if I told you this.
Crashed your car?
Well, besides that.
Oh.
And I'm still fucking pissed at that. I knew as soon as that happened, the Mets were going to lose today.
It's tied. They just made an epic comeback.
Yeah, they haven't
and
won
the
yet.
2 star players hit clutch home runs. There you go.
I knew I was going to have a bad
smiled. Day. You smiled. I'll take it.
So anyway, I was walking in Nutley today, and I got someone sent me a couple of things to sign, and I noticed the address was in Nutley by one of the parks I walk in. So instead of just dropping in a mailbox, I actually walked by his house and put it into his mailbox personally. What?
That's wild. Also, Frank, did you realize now if the Mets pull this off, your parlay hits?
Ooh.
Did you think about that?
No, I didn't.
You're in so much pain and misery, you just weren't even paying attention.
With Mark Ventos.
You texted me your picks before. So Holmes had 5 strikeouts, Soto 2 total bases, Alonso home run got the RBI, and then you need the Mets to win.
Mark Vientos, he was so good last year. It wasn't just the home runs he hit; it was that he actually hit the ball with power. And he hit the ball with meaning, and he got off to. He just is just awful. He's won for his last 82 now.
Mets in the middle of an incredible rally in the 8th, 6-6.
Yeah, then you got to stick up Mark Vientos. Mark Vientos is like the fucking needle in the fucking balloon. I mean, Mark Vientos. What it tells me is the Mets don't have a third baseman. I thought Vientos was it. I thought Beatty would be it. It's none of them. I mean, every at bat, Mark Vientos hasn't even had a. Mark Vientos hasn't even had a competitive at bat. He hasn't even hit the ball hard.
2-2 count.
I mean, Mark Ventos is just terrible. I mean, every time he came up, he hit the ball hard. He had clutch hits. I mean, he has been beyond awful. He's struck out. He is hitting the double plays. He has done jack shit. Another shitty at bat. I think the Mets need to trade for a third baseman. No, Sanger is not a major leaguer. But Alvarez is still struggling down in the minors. So what are you going to do?
Well, there's a suggestion.
Well, they would lose Vientos.
Do you agree with this?
Can't play third base. And Jet Williams isn't anywhere near coming up yet. It's going to be Drew Gilbert first. And there's another bad at bat by McNeil. You know, you just know the abyss of the Mets lineup. The abyss of the Mets lineup is that the spots 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I mean, it's been bad all year. Once you get past if McNeil's not having a good game and Marte's had his moments, but now he's hurt.
What are we going to do right now, pitching wise?
Reed Garrett will probably come into the eighth inning.
And what's your prediction?
Not good.
Okay. Say less.
Trade deadline is now in 3 weeks. And boy, it ends. You know, the Mets have not had a good catcher in 20 years. It's been 20 years since Paul Lo Duca.
Oh, Duca. Well, that's the end of the eighth. It's 6-6. The Mets, correct me if I'm wrong, Frank, we're down 6-2 and just put up 4 runs in the eighth to come back, potentially save Mikey Betts' career. And now we are going to see if Reed Garrett
You're not winning this game.
Can force Frank to do a scoot in the hallway.
They're not winning this game. Robinson Cancel, God, that guy sucked. Every catcher the Mets have had since Paul Lo Duca has sucked. They
also,
had
guys. He has a very long hallway, so he'll go like probably the shorter way, but it's a. We call it the Green Mile when we walk.
They had Brian Schneider, who sucked. You know, Brian Schneider, his walk-up song was Creed. And
what?
Of course,
Can you take me higher? That song?
Yep.
You like that song?
It's no right song. But I changed the word to it for the sake of Brian Schneider to Can I Suck Much Harder?
Can't set them up like that.
Who else did they had that were really bad? Omer Navarez. There's another bum. Travis Darno, bum.
Why are you just listing bums? What was your favorite band?
I don't know. I kind of like Queen a little bit. That's a good one. Cool in the Gang, Earth, Wind, and Fire. The Mets have also had James McCann, Thomas Nito. Fucking goddamn motherfucking. I mean, they've had some really just shitty catchers. They had Kevin Plawicki, who was once being interviewed by his locker room and had a giant black dildo in his locker. Not joking.
I didn't think you were.
It actually went viral.
Sure it did.
And the Mets said it was. The Mets came out and said he had it in there as a joke, and the Mets kind of like reprimanded him. Basically, said that shouldn't have happened, and basically it was like, Mets will be more careful in where players
Dildo management.
What?
In dildo management.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't know how how it became an issue, but it became an issue.
I don't know how it got brought up either. Frank, what would be your walk-up song?
Maybe Frankenstein by the Edgar Winter Band.
How does that go? Two count. Hearn's at bat. O'Hearn, sorry.
Fucking all-star. Almost by default, though. Well, he's gonna walk the bat. He's gonna walk the leadoff batter. He's gonna fucking walk the leadoff batter. What happens every time the Mets pitcher walks the leadoff batter?
Give up runs.
Anthony fucking Recker. He was the Mets actually called him in to do games a couple of weeks ago in Pittsburgh, and they got fucking swept because he's in the booth. Every time Anthony Recker is in the booth for the Mets, bad things happen. So he's still fucking haunting the Mets. And he walked the leadoff batter. He walked the leadoff batter, and they're playing that song again.
It's kind of torture.
This is Weed Garrett again, walking every batter. They're definitely gonna. Garrett's gonna give up a bunch of runs here.
Mark my words, this game will still be going on at 11.
Here's another one. Hey, ball after ball after ball. He's gonna walk two batters now. I don't remember last time the Mets even turned a double play.
I don't think you remember anything good.
Well, he has 1-2 on the last batter. Let's see him go walk this guy too.
We got nobody warming up.
Yep. All right, here we go again. Another one. Here we go. 3-2 again. Here we go. It's Weed Garrett again. All he does now is nibble, nibble, nibble. He's already thrown 14 pitches and has not gotten an out yet. "14 pitches already, and he's not gotten an out." That's how big innings happen. I mean, the 3-2 count, 3-2 count, 3-2 count, and it's always a walk. Always a fucking walk. Ugh. Nope, no double play because Beatty can't turn it.
One out. Bottom of the 8th. Runner on first.
Baseball card sorting is probably about, I'd say probably about 50% done.
Frank's been working on it for 2 years.
And it's about 50% done.
I know, and I laughed. It's literally like a college degree.
I mean, the Mets basically need Reed Garrett to be good and find a way to the ninth inning to be good because they're not scoring in the ninth. Not with the batters who are coming up.
Who's due up in the ninth?
Bums.
Come on, Reed. You just want to eat dinner.
I mean, with the Mets coming up next inning, we're going to have Mauricio. We're going to have Beatty. And that's going to be 2 easy outs. Here we go again. Had an 0-2 count. Now it's 2-2. He gets ahead and he nibbles. Hey, gets ahead, nibble, nibble, nibble. That's all he ever does. And there's a hit.
Fuck.
And next inning, the Mets have shit, shit, and shit. And Ventos is going to come up again. Mark Ventos! 1 for his last 99, if you count what he did in the minors for his rehab. And they're playing that song again. I hear Chaperone's going to cover that song too. Now we got the winning run on second.
It's the 8th inning.
Oh, Alonso made a good play there to save the double play.
Double play?
Yep.
So we're out of the inning?
Yep.
All right. Good job,
Are
Alonso.
they reviewing it? They're reviewing it.
What are they reviewing?
If Alonso held on to the first.
What does it look like?
I can't tell.
If he held onto the ball
If he held on to the bag.
with his foot?
They actually literally put the scoreboard over the bag.
That's smart.
Well, the Mets have lost their last 422 challenges, and Buster Olney is at the rehab room today.
They call him out?
They called him out.
On the post replay.
Hard to tell.
Yeah, I'm seeing he's out. I saw one. He's off.
And they're not reversing it. Out. Kind of a bad challenge.
What do you think, Alonso Gold Glove?
Never. Never.
People are giving him love.
Well, the guy who usually wins the Gold Glove is not in the National League anymore.
Well, I always think of Alonso doing a great job digging balls out of the dirt, like all stretched out.
Yeah. He is a slightly above average first baseman. I've seen the best first baseman of all time, defensively.
Keith Hernandez. Bill Buckner.
Let me tell you something about Keith Hernandez. When Keith Hernandez made an error, it was probably actually more common because basketball, you have so many more free throws. Keith Hernandez making an error is probably as shocking as Michael Jordan missing a free throw.
Jordan shot about 80%.
I thought Jordan shot like 90%.
No. 80 is elite. 90 is the greatest of all time. Only like the Birds and the Currys and the.
Okay, then Keith Hernandez making an error.
I think Dale Ellis maybe is in the 90s.
What was Jordan's free throw career free throw shooting?
I wouldn't be surprised even if it's high 70s or low 80s.
It's definitely not in the 70s.
Maybe 84?
You're not far off.
I know. I know my ball.
It's 83.5.
There you go. It's basically right on the head. That's elite. If you get into the 80s, making 8 out of 10 is a lot harder than it sounds.
But that's basically
Bird, Mark Price, Steph Curry, some of the names that come to mind. You find those, the Dale Ellis, those guys are in the 90s.
who was it? Boblin. Was it Boblin here that was really good at it?
Maybe Ray Allen, Rick Barry.
Who was the best free throw?
It could be Mark Price. It could be Bird is up there. Bird's one of the top couple.
Ooh. Guess who's got the career lead in NBA free throw shooters?
I didn't say him.
What?
Did I say his name?
Price is third.
Mark Price is third?
Yep.
Where's Larry Bird?
Hold on. $14th.
I don't know if guys like Kerr or Legler shot crazy high free throw percentages. Can you give me a hint?
Active.
Curry?
Seth Curry, 91% all-time free throw shooter.
What did I tell you, Frank? People don't get to 90%. It's only a couple. How many? Are there other people at 90?
Yeah, Steve Nash and Mark Price.
So there you go.
And Damian Lillard is 89%. 89.9%.
I thought Bird was in the 90s.
He's 88.5.
Mets, nobody on base, top of the ninth, 3-1 count. Batista is pitching.
This guy's an elite pitcher. One of the best walk-ins.
Oh, that's always key.
And now Mauricio got a pitch clock violation. It is a 3-2 count.
How do you even get one of those?
By trying to sneak up to the first base line, thinking that the pitch was a ball and it wasn't, even though it was clearly a strike.
It's the 9th inning.
I think he just might have got another one for strike 3.
No way. I see batter timeout.
He got the timeout, but they could have called him for another batter violation. And he's struck at a ball in his fucking eyes. Mauricio, this guy is not smart. He is not smart.
It's 1 out, top of the 9th.
This guy has made so many. He hits a home run, fine. But he makes so many dumb moves. He was going to go down to minors today if it wasn't for fucking Marte getting hurt. He is just dumb. By the way, this guy is the Orioles closer, Bautista. Do you know what his walk-in music is?
Dave Bautista's music?
Nope.
What?
You know The Wire?
Of course.
Omar's coming. And that.
Oh, that's badass. You told me that years ago at a game. He's been around for a couple years?
Yeah.
I remember you told me about him.
They played the
oh, shit, it's Omar. It's Omar. 3-0 count. Give him a green light. Beatty.
Well, 3-0 count last time the guy fucking struck out.
Not what I asked, but it's 2 for 3 today.
Well, Mauricio looked at ball 4. Yeah, a pitch clock violation and swung the ball in his eyes. So
all right, Beatty walked. Leading run on first. Better start stretching out those hammies there, Frankie boy.
Tyrone Taylor's running for Beatty.
To run?
What?
We were saying the same thing. Tyrone Taylor coming into pinch run.
Yeah. Well, he can't fucking hit. Might as well do something.
Batista or Brazoban?
I would love Bautista on the Mets. And I hope if he comes to the Mets, he brings the Omar's coming walking. Although it may not work the same since it's not Baltimore.
On him out.
Taylor stole second.
Let's go. Runner in scoring position.
Yeah, that's not always the best thing for the Mets.
Well, Frank, you're just being a lunatic. I mean, what the fuck do you want at this point, motherfucker?
Runs!
Just home runs? You fuckface. We got people. We need people in running scoring position. Psycho.
Yeah, but they're so bad at runners and hitting at runners.
Oh, just shut the fuck up. 2-1 count. Come on. This would be a great rally.
Oh, bad swing. Bad swing. Oh, God.
Come on, guys. Get a run. This is going to go
17. He has in the 9th and trying to keep the game tied is before you go to the 10th.
It's going to go 17. Come on, Francisco. You're Mr. Clutch, Mr. Captain.
Well, only problem is he's not that good a hitter right-handed. Oh, he's hitting lefty good.
Come on. Just need a win here. Just need a win here. Come on. One count for Lindor. Runner on second. 6-6. Top 9.
Ah!
Swinging strike. 1-2 count.
Oh, God. Oh! Oh, we need Diaz to keep the game tied.
100% you go right to Diaz.
That's how the Mets always do it. And the Mets don't have that many reliable relievers.
I've always told you, Frank, with Diaz, it's for me those first couple pitches will normally set the tone. If he's like coming in high and crazy, it gets a little scary.
Yep.
I like seeing a nice strike on the first pitch.
It's not really the first pitch. It's the kind of more like the second pitch that tells the story, I think.
That might make more sense. But yeah, like how he opens. You can even say like the first batter.
Yeah. Like if he's all over the place in the first batter, that's trouble.
What's your gut telling you right now?
Trouble's coming.
Yeah, we know we have no bullpen arms. We're well aware. Oh, Yanks have 0 bullpen arms. Frank doesn't care about the Yankees. Oh, boy. This guy
What?
just jinxed us for sure. Damn it. I kind of need to go pee. I should have gone in between innings. All right, it's in God's hands now.
All right, let's see if Diaz can get this to the fucking tent. Oh, boy.
Break it down, Frank. What are you seeing?
First pitch was a strike. Next two were badly missed. Badly missed.
Now it's 2-2. No outs, bottom of the ninth, 6-6.
I've heard the Mets linked to this guy that's batting. Could be the center fielder. The Mets kind of need a center fielder, too. Good God. 3-2 count. And he's a fucking base stealer. And Diaz cannot stop people from stealing bases. Oh, he got him. Like I said, Cedric Mullins, I wouldn't mind seeing him on the Mets. Mets kind of need a... Oh, God, Jacob Stallings against fucking Diaz? Does anyone remember 2021? Oh, they're sending Urias up. Basically, what the Mets need at the deadline is at least one starter, at least two relievers, a third baseman, and a center fielder. I'm surprised. I am surprised they pitch hit for Jacob Stallings. Oh, God. Now he's missed 2-0 to this fucking batter. Jacob Stallings hit a walk-off grand slam against Diaz in 2021. And they pinch hit for him. I do not want Bader back. Bader can't hit. He is the same player as Tyrone Taylor. The same player. And Jose Siri, who he might be dead, Jose Siri, for all I know. Stalling is not on deck. They pinch hit for Stallings. All right, Diaz got out of it. Oof. Not bad. 10 pitches.
Remember what I told you? Guaranteed extra innings. It was a lock. So what happens after Diaz?
I don't know. Pray. Mets hopefully score 3 runs.
Do you pray to God, Frank?
He never answers.
Okay. So I guess yes. Can't answer the door if no one knocks. Soto's up.
Yep.
Big spot here. Big spot.
All right. You got we got Lindor at second. Mets are 4-4 in extra innings this year. All right, that's 1 run.
Soto!
But you know, it's if you're the road team, you need more.
Can I enjoy the run?
What?
Can I enjoy the run? We needed that, baby. Let's go. Came all the way back. Soto, baby. Bang. Big time. Worth every penny. Came through. That was clutch, Frank. You got to give him some credit.
Well, he should have been an all-star. He was player of the month in June, and hard to believe he's not an all-star. And then fucking Buster only says, it's because there's no prestige with the Mets, and that's a mistake that Soto made. And Buster only wants to know why I don't need it, why I think he's a shithead.
Good answer. Go Soto. Fucking clutch.
Brazelbaum's warming up.
Oh boy.
I really need the Mets to get a second run.
Yeah, I would very much be on board with that. Even a home run would be great.
Well, after Alonso, they have no shot to score.
I think that's demonstrably false in this game, but okay.
Ventos is on deck. Mark fucking Ventos.
There's no outs, Frankie.
Mark Ventos has on his chest rally killer. He got that tattooed this week.
That's true. I forgot about that. My bad. All right.
Okay, we got first and second, and now rally killer's up.
Polar bear got a walk.
Base hit.
Oh, base hit. Sorry. Everybody's clutching up.
And now here is Mark Ventos. 1 for his last 83.
Come on, Ventos.
1 for his last 83. If you count what he did in his 0 for 36 rehab, he's 1 for his last 119.
Stick it to Frank.
Oh, the pinch hitting. Good God, this tells you how much Ventos has sucked lately. They're bringing up Travis Jankowski.
Thought he was the kicker for the Raiders.
Travis Jankowski, he hasn't hit yet for the Mets. He's actually pitched. Travis Jankowski is a lifetime 190 hitter.
And he's pinch hitting?
Yes, that's how bad Mark Ventos is. They're having him pinch hit. Oh, I know what they're doing.
Can you tell us?
Bunting. And he took strike 1. Makes he really go from 60K to 212,000? Boy, those 51 straight folds are starting to look
smart.
You got the bunt down. Second and third. All right, that was good.
Did his job. That's old school baseball.
That's why Jankowski came up. Yes, he can't hit.
Yeah, no, he's a kicker.
Good bunt, too. Good bunt. A couple of feet away from the and now they're loading the bases for Torrent, who's been horrendous lately.
All right.
Leo walk and they're loading the bases.
Are they going to change pitchers now?
I don't know. I think they're going to talk to the pitcher at least.
Frank, do you think it's Buster, Manfraud, SNY, Steve Cohen? Who is it that decides if Jenks gets involved with Frank in a Mets game, it's going to at least be 3 hours? Like, how is it possible?
I don't know.
It happens and we also have a 50-minute delay. So this is like I've been, waiting for it's been like 4.5 hours here. Just they love it. Gotta love baseball. I know. I'm just trying to make a bad joke. It's never been a target weight. We hit milestones kind of naturally. It's all about just having a better lifestyle. 1-0 pitch. Uh-oh. What are we tweeting?
Slushy.
No.
Actually, while you're talking, I was finishing up the instructions for lemon ice.
Oh.
So it's a 2-0 count to Torrens. 1 out, bases loaded. They need to get runs here. Oh! Now it's 2-1 count. The pitch that might have been outside, but they gave it to the fucking.
It looks like if it's outside the main, you know how there's 9 boxes? It looked like it was outside.
And now it's 2-2 count. Two. They have so many bad hitters in the lineup.
7 runs.
Well, it's Luis Torrens because fucking Francisco Alvarez shit the bed. He turned out to be the biggest bust the Mets ever had at catcher. And I got a fucking pack. Mets definitely need another bat.
Sounds like they need everything.
Ooh, 3-2 count. 3-2 count. And he just watched fucking strike 3.
All right, 2 out, bases loaded. Mets still have the lead. 7-6. Incredible comeback. They're down 6-2 in the 8th. Lindor, Alonso, Soto, all contributing in the comeback.
And now Mauricio, who just always fucking strikes out. I don't think Mauricio has a hit yet with runners in scoring position. I mean, if they don't score here, they're not going to win this game. That's just the bottom line.
Because Stone Cold said so.
Mauricio just swings at everything. All he does is swing. It doesn't even matter where you throw the ball. I have never seen him. He has got the worst baseball IQ on the team. Bases loaded and they couldn't get another run in. That's just pathetic.
What happened?
Mauricio's not getting a runner in.
Oh, sometimes you say things like a play already happened and you just confuse the shit out of me.
Golly, he just swung at a pitch that was a foot outside. He strikes out like 70% of the time. If you throw him a fastball, he's going to hit it far. But everyone knows not to throw him a fastball.
Shout out Body Armor. I haven't eaten dinner, but Body Armor's keeping me alive.
Alvarez has been terrible in the minors.
2-2 count.
Yeah, he is Pedro Serrano. He can't hit a breaking ball. He hits fastballs, but he can't do anything else.
I knew you'd like that one.
And there it is. Oh, here we go.
The Mets scored a run, though. We are up.
Yeah, well, you know what that means. Best case scenario is they probably play the 11th inning.
I think the best case scenario is they win.
I don't think they're.
And that is the best. That is the best case scenario.
Brazelbon's not going to be able to stop this. The Mets needed to get a second. They needed to get a second fucking run, and they failed to get the second fucking run, as they always do.
You know, it's a real bummer, Frank. Strawberry was going to join at 6:35 to say congrats, but he had dinner, so the rain screwed us. But he was proud of you. Nicest human being ever.
Yes, that would have been nice.
All right, Razzle-bomb. Here we go. There we go. No, I have not watched this. Is it in Italian? I'd love to watch a show in Italian.
What's in Italian?
I don't know. I'm asking. Some person put up a show. Yeah, JJ Watt's the GOAT. He'll DM me every now and then just with encouraging notes, like for no reason. He's just some of these top guys are like the best people behind the scenes. From Napoli.
Who's from Napoli?
You are. Crazy ass grandma.
She's Midigan cheese. That's what Parmesan is. It's fake.
Literally.
That's what Midigans eat.
I've been to Parma. Been to little villages outside of Parma that are just grinding out Parmigiano. I couldn't even go in because of the aroma. I would get sick. Yeah, he really is. It's crazy. You'd think JJ Watt, like a celebrity like that, just is trying to look good on Instagram and stuff. He's so much nicer behind the scenes. It's like that thing Big Cat always says. He's a better person than a football player. Big Cat's like, no, there's no way he's such a good football player. I actually think he's a better person.
All right, here we go. Let's see how fast the Mets blow this one. Remember, they had the lead, and before they even got one out, the Orioles were up 5-2.
All right, chat. I'm just gonna lock in a little here with Frank on the game because I know he's focused on the game.
And the best Orioles hitters are up too, 2, 3, 4.
One, 2 count. Obviously, the planted runner at second.
You don't. The Mets get ahead of these batters, and the other team would just always fight. Mets never fight when they got 2 strikes.
So it was an 0-2 count, and he threw a ball.
All right, got the first one.
Strikeout, swinging.
And now they're playing that fucking song again.
Are you being serious?
That woo. That song is torture. That song is almost as much torture as.
Is that Henderson's walk-up
I have
song?
blocked that song out of my mind.
Is it a walk-up song or something?
I don't know. It's annoying.
Yeah, it's his walk-up
I hate that song.
It's his walk-up
Fucking
song.
Akon and fucking Gwen Stefani. One of my favorite lines in Family Guy. I don't know who Gwen Stefani is, but I want her dead. I think Stewie said one time.
That's nice.
I actually felt for Stewie there. I said, yeah, I like that Stewie said that. All right, 0-2 count again. And another pitch in the dirt. Oh, this is Family Guy. Stewie said it, not me. I got the second out. I used to like Family Guy.
Come on.
But like The Simpsons, that show is just a dead horse. It's dead. They've done every joke so many times. Yeah, it's like what Seinfeld.
Are they going to take him out? Mound visit?
Mound visit. Facing an all-star.
O'Hearn, is he their best player?
Not really, but he's an all-star this year. I would say the best hitter is actually the guy who they just got out.
Okay.
Oh, God. Gary Cohn just fucking might have jinxed the Mets.
What did he say?
The Orioles are the only team that's not had a walk-off win.
Somebody did it in the chat earlier, too.
Gary Cohn sometimes like gets the script ahead of time and will give a spoiler like that. And Riley O'Hearn is basically an all-star because the Red Sox traded Xander Bogaerts. He was selected by the fans to start as a DH. Ball 1. All right. Whew, Mets got the win. All right, I got to do the wrap-up video in a minute.
Don't worry, I'll get Frank back on. I think he just lost power. And his bet cashed. Congratulations to anybody that took Frank's bet. I'm going to get him on the line right now. Don't worry. Oh, classic Frank. Yeah, just what you guys came to see. Just fucking me. Star of the show. I know, it's lame. I'm sorry. We're getting Frank back. He's probably flipping out right now. Frank?
Is there a way I could try to flip this to my phone?
Flip what to your phone? The live stream?
Yes.
Yeah, open up your Twitter DMs, go into the group chat that Mikey put the link in.
See if I can get that done.
I'll be waiting for you.
All right.
Everyone's waiting for you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get everything back.
Okay.
Hold on.
I'll hang up. All right, question hour for me. Anybody got a question? Bust out a barbell. I got some weights over here, but I won't. Oh, thank you. I'm not lame, but the Mets are. I'll still do my live stream in like 6 or 7 hours. I just need to eat dinner and then try to sleep. So tired. Love you guys. I watch NHL just out of checking Devils and their rivals. Most of the sports I watch is just to be ready for the stress that's going to follow. I'm so proud of Frank. He's a very hard time articulating his feelings, but it was a very special moment yesterday, and I was pretty overwhelmed by it. Perfect. He's about to join, so he wouldn't want to hear
Let me
that.
pick myself out of the other one.
Oh, perfect. Heard all of that. What'd you say?
All right. I tried to get my laptop and bring it into the hallway, and I didn't realize I unplugged my camera.
I'm just going to record this from right here.
So, and then I'll do the wrap-up live. Then I'll do the card opening live too. I'll do one blaster box of cards live.
And what are you doing? What you got to explain to the people what you're doing right now.
I'm gonna try to run down my hallway.
You're going the long way?
Well, I'm gonna go halfway.
Okay, because that's like a mile hallway.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to basically the dumpster. All right, you ready?
We're ready. There he goes. It's running laps for wins. Here we go, Frankie. Come on. It's getting better. Good scoop. Good scoop. You're just getting better and better.
All right, let me get back in.
I think we got a new tradition after Mets wins.
Well, Mikey will have to record Scooch then if they win.
Well, we'll put Mikey to work. Don't you worry about that. Good scoop, Frankie.
All right, let me get ready to get back into the other room again.
Well, you're going back.
So I'm gonna get out of this one, and then you get me back in with the other one.
Okay, is to do the card openings
And to do the live wrap up.
Got it. You do have
All right, I'm leaving.
You have good running for him. I understand, Frank. You're coming right back. That was fast. That was fast.
All right, let me do the wrap up video.
It's like you're nuts.
Mets needed to get this fucking win tonight. I mean, it looked bad. It looked really fucking bad. The Mets have had almost no comebacks this year. Last year they had a whole bunch of comebacks, and you're down 6-2. You have Ricky Vaughn out there wilding, and then big clutch home run by Lindor and Alonso tied the game. Nice, and for a change, nice relief. Reed Garrett wasn't too bad. Diaz was outstanding. And Brazoban, the one run was enough. I'm always concerned for the road team that one run isn't enough. You see, even when I'm watching the Mets play at home and they give up only one run in the 10th, I think the Mets should have a chance to score to at least tie the game. So, good job, Mets. They have to beat the Orioles. The Orioles are in last place. They got fucking swept by the Pirates last time they played the last fucking place team. They can't let that fucking happen again. And, I'm going to have to wear a fucking brace hat if they have a good road trip. It's going to be up to Mikey. So let's see what happens. And I'll see him in Tahoe. And hopefully the Mets can get some wins while I'm out there. All right, let me get this started to upload.
You're doing your cards now?
Yep, I'm getting ready to do that in a second.
Good. If anything, this game went by so quickly, we should definitely add some more stuff.
We got this box here. It's been a couple years old. This is actually from 2021. It's Topps Chrome, Platinum Anniversary Edition. Find 4 exclusive Prism refractor cards per box. That's right. It's and these are I think these are 1952 design, and I'll also open up this one pack here too. So let's open up this box of Topps Chrome from 2021 of the 1952 design. Let's see if we have any gold in here. And then we have 8 packs, 4 cards in each pack. So let's see if we have anything spectacular in here. And it's a 1952 design, which is interesting. And here we go. We got a Roberto Clemente, which is a good card. Gary Matthews. All right. We got George Springer. And we got Dylan Carlson rookie card. Yeah, a meh pack, I would say. I say that pack is meh, except for maybe Clemente. Might be worth a little bit. We got Dave Concepcion. Ah, look at this. Look who this is. It's a Juan Soto. We got Juan Marichal. And we got Ian Kennedy. And it says in here, what is it? We got 4 exclusive Prism refractor parallels in the box. So, and I guess this is the first one of that. And it's Jojo Romero. Yeah, some Jojo Schmo. Okay, then we got Steve Sachs. Oh, it's Sean Manaea.
You got Manaea?
Yeah, Manaea right here.
Maybe that's a good sign for his recovery.
I think he's got one more rehab going. Eddie Matthews.
Where would you put Manaea? Did you think Manaea is better than Senga?
No.
So Senga's number 1.
Yeah. And this card right here is numbered 86 of 100. This Jojo Schmo. Jojo Romero rookie. I don't even know who he is. I don't even know if he's still in the majors. So he's Jojo Schmo. All right. We got our next pack. We got Johnny Cueto. We got Fred McGriff. We got Tony Perez. And we got a George Kell card. And George Kell, good player in his time. Just Jojo Romero. Talk about disappointing card. Jojo Romero. What a schlub. All right, we got Shane Bieber. We got a Mariano Rivera. We got George Brett, my father's all-time favorite player. Just joking. He hates George Brett. And Tyler Stevenson. My father hates George Brett.
Like top of the list hate?
Oh, yeah. Huh. We got Bobby Abreu. Oh, Garrett Crochet rookie. This guy's actually pretty good. We got Tucker Davidson. Ah, it's an autograph card. It's average player, but an autograph card of Leody Taveras.
Hey, Frank, J.J. Watt says congratulations and sends his love.
Oh, thanks, JJ. All right, we got 2 packs left. 2 packs left plus a bonus pack. So here we go. We got Ryan Yarborough. We got Ken Griffey Jr. We got Jim Bunning. This guy actually was a senator. And I'm not talking about Washington senators. Though he was a senator in Washington. Get it? Yeah, Tavares is not a bad player. And then we got Ryan Braun. All right, and here's our last pack of these 52 lookalikes. And we got Luis Castillo. We got Enos Slaughter. Eddie Rosario. And Kyle Hendricks. And finally, I am wearing a Patrick Ewing jersey.
What year?
I'm not sure what year this is. It's the white jersey.
How many packs you got left?
1. And this is the bonus pack, which is a 2024 Topps Heritage pack, which we got Neovole Marte, Red Shandings. By the way, that's how you spell the name. That's how you pronounce that name. Look at that name. Shandings. Austin Meadows. We got L.A. Dela Cruz rookie. We got this MVP card. Dalton Varsho. Gray Kessinger. We got another MVP card. Nick Gonzalez. We got a black and white variant card of Corey Seager. And we got A.J. Puck.
So what was the best card of the night?
Best card of the night might be the autograph I got, which is this one. On-card autograph, the Leody Taveras rookie card. Not a bad player on the Texas Rangers. So there's our cards for today. And, oh, wait a second. There's one more pack.
I almost kind of knew that was coming. Like, it's never.
I didn't even see this in the box.
Extra innings, extra packs, extra. I've decided I'm just not going to have dinner at this point. Just play a game.
I didn't see this in the box.
Big old fat spliff. Go to bed.
All right, here we go. We got Eric Gagne, Key Brian Hayes, Avisel Garcia, and we got a blue refractor Key Brian Hayes. And there we go. That's our card tonight. Thank you again for tuning in, and I'll see you next time.
Frank, it was about 7:45 when I said, "Mark my words, this will go till 11," and you laughed. It almost did. It's 10:45.
Well, I got a pack. Leobardi Tavares now on the Mariners. It's not a bad card. I have to go through my newer cards and get them sorted. I'll do that when I get back, and I'm getting very close. I'm getting close to where I'll be going into the final phase of my sorting. I actually got to get more binders for all my sets. And sometime next week, I'll tweet out a picture of all my cards.
When are you going to talk to Coach Gruden about the game plan for the card show? Because if you're only
I don't know. I still don't know what's going on with that.
You're 50% organized. You need to make a plan.
Yeah, maybe when we get back, we'll start talking about that.
Yeah, I can always reach out to those guys too.
Yeah.
Any last questions, thoughts for the chat? Anything from anybody? Is the day actually over?
The day is over.
It started a long time ago. You got anything else you need to tell me, Frank? Because if I see Frank Fleming come up with my phone tonight, I'm gonna have a goddamn panic attack.
Nope.
Nope. You're gonna pack. You're gonna wake up at cock-a-doodle-doo, and you're going to the airport.
Yep.
Or the Mets gonna sweep?
I hope so.
There we go. That's a good answer. Use the word hope, and he didn't say no.
And if I have to wear a Braves hat, I want to choose the Braves hat I wear.
Not going to argue with that, Frank. That's fair. But it has to be Braves. You can't do some weird alternate and be like, this was technically the Braves in 1895, which is probably your actual plan. Did I catch you? Was that the plan?
No. Let me see.
Yeah, take your time. Take your time. At a certain point, you just learn how to not feel anything.
The Braves hat I would choose to wear would be the 1974 Hank Aaron record breaker hat.
That's respectable.
It's a Braves hat, but I want to wear the.
Oh, it's also. I mean, it's Henry Aaron.
Yeah. I like the hat too. It's my all-time favorite Braves hat. If I have to wear a Braves hat, that's the Braves hat I have to wear.
Basta soda. Basta.
You know what's funny is.
What?
I think someone might try to get us down to Atlanta next week.
I was talking to Blooper today. But who do you think's trying to get us down there?
Maybe him.
He's super, super, super busy, but we will see.
If he could pull that off, that would be a miracle. If Blooper could get us down to Atlanta for the All-Star game and get our accommodations done, that would be awesome.
Well, now you're asking for him to pay for the whole
No.
trip?
But
I want him to race you. I want to see you versus Blooper in a 20-yard dash.
That would be a fun thing for the All-Star game.
Yes, it would. I'm sure Steve Cohen would love it.
But I remember how much it cost to go to All-Star game in 2013, and it's not cheap.
How much?
It cost me like I think $800 to sit in the nosebleeds at Citi Field.
Jesus Christ!
Let me actually see. I actually got the ticket over here.
Yeah, take your time. You weren't making much money back then either. So we're back to the Jenks solo night show.
Yeah, I had to buy the strips. I brought all three events, and I had to buy them in pairs. And Abe came for it. I ended up spending $1,600, and I was not making much money back then.
Where did you just go? How did you get that information so quickly? It's hanging on the wall?
I got my All-Star tickets hanging on the wall. It was actually $242 for the All-Star game itself and $205 for the Home Run Derby.
You should show people the wall.
It's my door jam over there.
It's by the standings boards. I've helped Frank hang up a lot of things on those.
Do you see the door jam over there?
That first year, my God.
You see the door jam over there?
Door jam?
Yeah, by my room. You see those three things by the door?
Yeah.
Going down the side of the door? Those are the All-Star tickets from Citi Field 2013.
You're going to have to build another wall in your apartment just to put more stuff on it.
That I do.
After you plaster your floor.
All right. See you guys next time.
All right. Frank, I'll check in the morning, make sure you're awake. And for that early-ass Thursday morning, I'm going to set an alarm for 3 a.m. Eastern to make sure you and Betts are on the way.
Yep.
What
time we have to be there?
Yeah. You better buckle up, buddy.
What time do we have to be there?
NFL head coach.
Well, what time do we have to be there? It's
cock-a-doodle-doo, 7 a.m.
Well, that's 10 a.m. Eastern time.
Great attitude. And it's a legendary walk, and it's perfect because you're going to get out there early.
Yeah.
You'll see all the people.
Yeah, and I plan to sleep a lot on planes, so.
Well, we are 5 seconds away from hitting 3.5 hours, so let's draw that out to 3, 2, 1, 3.5 hours.
See you next time.
Pack your shit, Frank. See you guys. Love you all. Thank you for watching.